Oakland, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now. Yeah. Black Ink Radio.
All right. Y'all know what time it is. It is now time for the Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. And we got a special show today. Very special show today. And if you guys were paying attention, which y'all should have been, okay, then y'all would have known that we got a very special person in the building. And we just gonna go ahead and tell you. Let's let the cat out the bag. We got LA Love, the boss, in the building. Before we get into some conversation about single and what you got going on, and just one, I want to tell you, I sent you after listening party, I did some messages and stuff on Instagram. As many followers as you have, okay, and many people as hit you up, she responded. I was like, oh my God.
Yes, I did.
I thought this was bad news.
No, it's great news. She caught me at a good time because my notifications move so fast. Yeah. So I'm like, Dynasty.
I got you.
So that was dope. I was like, wow. I was like, okay, I need to get it together. I need to be responding.
Right, because you ain't got nearly it. Never mind.
Hey.
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that.
Buddy.
I'm quiet.
But also, I want to say that what you don't know is I did my Celebrate the Season podcast a couple weeks ago, and we celebrated you. So I got.
We actually did.
We actually did. Yes.
Yeah. I didn't need. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Okay, I gotta see that.
See, I gotta repost it. I didn't know who you was, but they put me on.
But it's okay.
And I was happy to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I was happy to be put on.
Yes. Well, if you don't know, now
you know. Nigga, Black Ink Radio.
So I got a couple of things I want to present before we get started.
She's a gifter.
I'm a gifter.
What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Her sign is gift.
I'm a water sign, Scorpio.
We're
compatible. Yes, we're compatible.
You a Scorpio?
I'm a Scorpio. When's your birthday?
Best friend?
When's your birthday?
I'm a November. I don't know.
I'm November too.
Oh, okay. Because the October ones is crazy.
November 20th.
I'm the 17th.
Oh.
We right there.
We right there. But we all in that.
That's crazy.
So this is Dynasty.
This is why you're a great person. I know that.
So we just gonna put it in front of your seats, and then because
there's a reason why I like you,
nigga.
nigga.
Yeah.
What's that, Ciroc?
Absolute vodka.
Absolute. I used to be on Absolute for a while.
Really? They don't know nothing about that.
I just can't do it. It tastes like rubbing alcohol to me now. I can't do it.
But it's gluten free.
I'm in the tequila stage.
It's gluten free and it's low carb, so no carb actually.
No carb. But
no carb.
Did you know no alcohol really has carbs? Henny doesn't.
Really?
Tequila does. They don't have carbs. They high in sugar, not carbs.
High in sugar, but sugar is what destroys the body.
Right. But tequila is made from a leaf, unlike these other liquors, so it's a little more healthy than the rest of them.
Okay. Well, this is distilled, so and gluten free.
Right.
Made in Sweden.
Okay, Scorpio. Made in Sweden. Distilled 5 times, right? I was there.
40%. Adrian Meeks, thank you so much for inviting us and turning us on to LA Love.
Period.
Yeah. Thank you, Adrian.
Thank you, Adrian. So now,
Mr. Meeks,
you are now allowed to break open.
Ooh, because I was sweating.
I know you was.
I was sweating.
There you go.
Yes. Look.
And there are cups there. He's like, can I get that?
Can I get a little bit of that? I got a little bit in the car from Indiana.
So where do we begin? Do we start with the beginning, Adrian? How Miss LA Love, the boss, came to your attention? Yes.
Well, my good friend and partner, Silk, Chuck Dunn, aka Silk. He called me up. He said, "Hey, bro, meet me at my office, man. I want to holler at you about something." And just prior to that, we have been talking about various projects with some artists and everything. But when Chuck called, Silk called, I'm on my way, bro. Get to his office, and he was like, "Yo, bro, got this dope artist, and I want to know how you feel about it." And He showed me some pictures. Started off from there. I said, okay, all right. All right.
I like the look. Said he seen the picture.
She flying.
Appreciate it.
And
Heard one song, and I was like, hey, yo, all the other shit we was talking about, like, forget about that.
Forget it.
She the one. And
that's powerful.
You have to do this.
Yes, that's
Powerful.
You have to do this. And then we connected. I had Tony Manage and Tony Terry. I had Tony in DC, and we connected. Ironically, the producer for Get Money, we worked together at Dallas Austin Recording Projects.
Wow.
20 plus years prior. So it was like a family reunion. And I met Momager and yeah, Momager. Love her. She's so dope. I met Momager in LA when I got to DC, and they pulled up on me. And it was like we known each other forever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like instantly. And they played those records. We was on the way to the restaurant. I just got to say this. And they started playing records for me. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Period.
Like, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Dope.
Wow. Well, I tell you, the listening party was outstanding.
Nah, that shit was dope.
Yeah, and he told me about your personality, but it's just, meeting you, it was just like, the energy, even in the whole room, everybody's energy was just positive.
Yes.
And then when you was talking about, the submissive stuff and everything, and Mama too was like, for a man that's worthy, I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I was like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, because we'll be having a whole conversation up here.
Lucky I wasn't there.
Oh, God. Oh, we ain't even
go down. It's gonna go down. There's one thing I saw at your listening party that I've never experienced before personally. Not saying it ain't happened, but every time they try to get people to vote, they wanted them to just play the songs again. Yeah. And not because they couldn't make a decision. Well, I don't know if it's because they couldn't make a decision, because it was hard to make a decision.
It really was.
But I feel like they just wanted to hear your music again.
Yeah.
Well, I did.
I did. I did too.
Yeah,
that's how I know that
Yeah.
the energy was dope and everybody was loving the music, and the vibe was there. Your songs is fire.
Oh yeah, I'm telling
fire.
you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I had a couple favorites. So
yeah,
you gotta let me know which one those.
Yeah, so you get that artist that
close to me or close to
next
you.
to you.
Next to you.
Next to you.
Yeah.
Just
that,
dope.
That one, and then there's another one. I just don't know the damn name of it. Huh?
Is it
down?
Is it hard? Is it down?
All of them.
Oh.
All of the above.
I know, because even on the thing,
All
I was
of
like,
the
what's
above.
your least favorite? I
don't want to quote the lyrics I remember, because then it's going to make me look bad, because it's some nasty lyrics.
Okay, but Scorpio's a little risky.
Yeah, we are. We're a little spicy.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. You already know. You know about the church. We ain't going to talk about it today because mommy...
Well, I ain't gonna lie, my anthem is Get Money. Okay, so can I borrow that for like a when I walk in the room?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like when I walk in, I could just be like,
it's an anthem. Get up, go get money.
Exactly.
In my sleep,
Key
I'm
motivation.
getting money. I heard that hook. Just the whole vibe of that song was just fire. Like,
it really
Jazzy definitely did his 1-2 on the hook.
Yeah,
but I had to come in. I had to swoop it up.
Listen, you had to do that, and you did that. You did that.
Thank you.
That's a complete song right there. That shit dope.
Thank you.
So when you was working on that song, what was your thought process? Like, what inspired you to write that song?
It's funny. You probably wouldn't believe if I tell you, but we did the song about 4.5-5 years ago.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It's right now.
Yeah, it was fresh.
Wow.
Yes, and when I recorded it, the song was already done. It was supposed to be for another artist at the time, a big legend, and Momager fought for that. She said, well, look, LA can get on this. Guarantee you she's going to kill it. Guarantee you she's going to do her thing. And at the time, 88, shout out to 88 Fingers, was like, you think you can handle this? I said, yeah, of course I can. So, put me to the test.
Big Scorpio energy. Go ahead.
Big Scorpio energy.
Right.
No cap.
Right.
I laid my verses, and it was magic. Jazzy called and was like, yo, because to go back a little bit, I've known Jazzy since I was 15. Wow. So I knew Jazzy when I was a teenager, and he was supporting me then and supports me now. But when we did this, it was just magic. Wow. And he was impressed. 8 was impressed. Everybody was like, "Whoa, okay," because the artist at the time that was going to get on there was a major legend. And I said, "Well,
I could do this.
I could do it. Anything you could do, I could do that." Right. But no, just the natural competitor in me. I just knew that I had something to say on there. I just knew that my East Coast flavor and how I deliver my lyrics and how I started writing poetry at 9 years old, that could be for me. Right. And I did it.
Wow. East Coast, what part?
I'm from Maryland. Okay. Yeah, it was the last southern state, but you know, it's the East Coast.
It was close.
East Coast.
I'm
close.
Close enough. It's the DMV. Shout out to the DMV.
DMV. Exactly.
Period.
Yeah. So for you, what would you say? Do you have a favorite song? Like, what's your favorite record
on the EP coming up?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, it depends on my mood, girl. Sometimes I'm in the wine. Sometimes I'm in the sexy. Sometimes I'm in the, I want to talk to you for a little bit.
Right.
Shit. Currently, one of my favorites are Hard, the record called Hard. Just because that record was written from a real place. A lot of all the records are written from a real place, but that was the most recent place. Mm-hmm. And I just put it in the music and came up with Hard.
Wow.
Yeah. Next to You, I like too. Like if I'm, with someone and I'm thinking about them, I'm like, I want to get next to you. I'm like, oh, I love this song right now. Mm-hmm. It depends.
So, do you care to elaborate on the conversation that you was having about, the submission and,
So what do you want to know about this submission? What do you know about that?
So what type of guy do you feel like is deserving of that?
What type of guy is deserving of my submission? Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. A man that's very secure. A man that knows his worth. He's secure, and he trusts the process. Life is a process. Life is a journey. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are so pessimistic about life, and their outlook is so negative that that destroys the way I function if I fuck with you, right? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I need a man that's very secure, a man that is a believer in God, keeps God first, because when you got God, you got me. Mm-hmm. People have to structure their life a little differently for me to be submissive, because when a woman's submissive, I totally put my trust in you. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with being protected by you, and that's a big thing to do. But you have to be a very secure man to do that. And being in this industry, it's hard to find that. Yeah. A woman in demand, a woman in the spotlight. Mm-hmm. It's hard to find a man that understands that. A lot of men, LA, I want you. I promise I'll do right by you if I had the chance. But I give you the chance, and you're blowing on my phone. You're asking me this and that, and why this, and all these questions. And one thing about a Scorpio, I don't do the questioning. I don't do the 21 questions. This is not 50 Cent.
Sorry, 50. I hate that.
So one thing about it, though, I love to be transparent from the jump street and let you know, this is what I did before I got with you. This is what it is, and this is what I'm going to continue to do. Mm-hmm. This is my path. Mm-hmm. This is my destination. Mm-hmm. And we can either mingle in it together or mingle with it apart.
Right.
Talk about it.
Yeah, it has to be like that. I think we all should set those boundaries for ourselves, as well as men. They need to have that. What are your standards? What are your deal breakers? What are your boundaries? Create them for yourself, so your relationship at least is you give it a chance. You give it the proper opportunity, and if it doesn't work from there, then that's part of life.
Exactly. See, we have a lot of conversations up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do.
We'll be a lot of back and forth.
And I love
it. Right. And the thing you said that I agree with, I always say, like, when you get into a relationship, I feel like, you should be able to be exactly who you are when I met you.
Correct.
And I should be able to be exactly who I am, and we can be together. Yep. It does, just because I get what you don't mean, this is what I require, and this is what tell me that shit ahead of time.
Right.
Because if I don't fit in that box, then we don't need to do this.
Right.
Because I don't want to have to change myself.
Yeah.
Like you said, this is what I do.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I don't want to have to change that. And but I don't want you here. I don't like you here. That shit to me is just like, come on, like
that's changing you.
Yeah, you slowing my process.
Right.
You feel me?
You gotta find someone you're compatible with. It's all about compatibility. what we share in common, what we like about each other, and what we can accept from each other. One thing about a relationship is always going to be about acceptance. Yeah. You do shit that I don't like, I do shit that you don't like. Right. But if you can accept it, then we have a successful, healthy relationship. Yeah. If you can't, then that's your deal breaker.
You know what the
we
problem
don't like to
is?
waste time. We shouldn't want to waste time.
Not at all. Yeah. You know what the problem is? And it's sad that I had to give somebody this advice. Yeah. When you sit down to have dinner with somebody and you start saying, well, I don't like this and I don't like that and I don't like this, what ends up happening is that person just tries not to do that. Yeah. Although that might be shit that they do. So you giving them a blueprint on how to make you happy in the beginning. Yeah. And then when they let their hair down, shit gets, they
go back to being themselves.
They go back to being themselves. So it's like sad that you can put it up front, like the things you don't want or the things that you want, and somebody will use that against you.
Absolutely.
And that's how it is now, and that's the sad part.
It's called putting the horse before the water. Sometimes you gotta coast into things.
Horse before the cart.
Well, yeah, the horse before the cart. Because if you think about it, and the wagon and water too. I used to say that where I'm from, but
okay.
Yeah, it's a process. It's a process. I'm like, don't correct me.
My bad.
I'm like, wait a minute, don't make it I'm tripping. Wait a minute.
Because where I'm from, the horse pull the cart. Don't put the cart pull the cart.
No, that's a good analogy. But
do your
the
thing,
horse before the water, because certain things are earned. You got to earn some of this. If I give you everything, then what you got to look forward to?
Right.
Just asking.
Yeah, you're right.
Just asking.
Spicy. Like Jamaican food.
Yeah, see, it might go there. I might just do that, but
right, exactly.
Let me crawl.
Right.
And you just might get that.
You might just get that plus some.
Yes.
So I noticed that a lot of the guys in the room were very excited about your music. And what do you think it was that kind of made them, the men, just kind of like feel like it was
about them? This is
exactly about them.
Because I speak to my men.
Right.
I speak to my men. I'm very alpha, but I'm very much so a woman. And with that being said, I like to not project negative things on them or negative fears that I may have because of things that I've been through in my past, right? Mm-hmm. We all got our baggage and our shit with them. Right. I mean, I'm young enough to know this and young enough to still grow into this, that what you sometimes you just got to do with the card that you're dealt, right? Mm-hmm. And then you make the best out of that. I think that the men that were at my listening session loved the music so much because it touched them, because it wasn't a bash against them. Yeah. It was uplifting to them. And even if it's about sexuality, sensuality, it's like, oh shit, she's talking that shit. Like mentally, I'm in your mental. I'm very much so stimulated by mental conversations and just your mental before anything else. So
what's that called? Sapiosexual?
No, I'm not sapiosexual. I think that means kind of open to all types.
No. That means that you get turned on by conversation, like mental.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that means. That means like you get turned on by people, smart shit.
Yes.
That's safe.
That turns me on. Like definitely,
that's what that means.
Your mental. Physical. That's one thing. But one thing after your physical, what else is there?
Right.
What else is there
Facts,
after the because everything fades. Everything's got its time, runs its course. So what else are you bringing to the table?
Right. Why are you looking at me, Dynasty? You want me to answer that?
I'm just waiting.
I'm chilling. I like that.
Because I know him. I'm telling you.
She cool. I ain't gonna do it right now. She cool.
I have guests in here, and I be like, do y'all know each other? I mean, like, what's really going on?
It's really cool.
They be mean fucking and stuff. I'm like,
me and her have good energy because she's good. She's good. No bad vibe. I like her. I like her music. I don't know about them other people. They don't be bad, but it's just be,
Yeah, it's just energy. We're Scorpios are very empathic, so I study astrology, so we're very empathic, and I could feel a room before I enter it.
Right. Yeah.
But then that lets me know how I'm gonna move and how I'm gonna move on you.
Right. See, you use it well. That's good.
That's why I like Scorpios, because y'all go deep. Y'all go beyond the surface.
Deep.
We're
like
we are a ball of energy. So when we walk in the room, you're gonna gravitate toward us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have no choice. Yeah. And we have no choice but to illuminate in the room. As she was doing on her day, you feel me?
Absolutely.
I try to turn mine down so it wasn't too.
Oh, that's what you were doing. You was turning yours down. Oh, okay.
But guess what? One thing about a Scorpio, and not to get too much into it, we know when to hold and when to fold.
Exactly.
I know when it's about. one thing about it is, I know when it's about you, baby, it's about you.
Right.
But when it's about me, it's about me.
That's why I stood.
turn all the way up.
That's why I went and stood. That's why I went and stood in the farthest corner. You know what I'm saying? I was back there by the door of my mama business and enjoy the vibe.
Yeah. It's still
I
be a part of
don't need to
the
be in the middle doing cartwheels and.
because we're gonna be seen.
Yeah.
One thing about a Scorpio, they feel us. We're
gonna
gonna be
feel it,
seen.
yeah.
We're gonna be felt.
That's a fact.
So you don't have to
I'm telling
be
you.
loud and.
I should have known you was a Scorpio
The
because
first
your whole
time-
vibe in that room was dope.
Oh yeah, it was. It really
Thank
was.
you.
The whole, it just.
I can
yeah.
feel you're a Scorpio.
It was
too,
just, yeah.
and you're a Capricorn. I love it.
Listen, when I met Rich Mo, right, we having some meetings. Look over here. He's on the phone, on the computer, and I'm on the computer typing some stuff, and then I hear this, it was supposed to be a business call at first, and then.
It was.
And what happened?
Would you like to tell the story?
No. You can do it. I'm good. It was definitely a business call. I don't know what the hell happened.
Please tell
Where did
her
the
what-
translation
She was
get lost?
FaceTiming, right? It was FaceTime.
Yeah.
So, but I couldn't see. But it was like they didn't know who was in the room with him. I'm over here, he's over there, and then all of a sudden I hear this, oh, you like that, and this, that, and the other, and I'm like,
My girl
what's
took
really
the clothes
going on?
off.
I'm like,
She started playing with herself. I was like, what is this?
Wait a minute. Your girl on FaceTime?
I didn't know her.
He know her.
This was supposed to be a business call, and it just went
And
There's
left.
some of that energy you gave off.
I hung up.
I'm
She said,
telling
I'm
you.
ready.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
ready.
seen it many times over. When we're somewhere, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, they be, Rich Mo. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, the best way I can explain it is, you see Austin Powers. It's the mojo. We got that mojo.
That juice.
We got that juice,
that
right?
juice.
Scorpio's got it. We the best.
We are, and there's more Scorpios in the world than there's not. Because, we were made like on Valentine's Day.
Right.
The Lover's
yeah,
Day.
Yeah.
I'm really big on statistics, analytics, and astrology, so.
Facts.
Wow. We had remember the lady that was here that could, I think she was doing the guess your zodiac sign or something? Remember?
Oh, yeah. She knew mine.
Oh, that would have been good. Yeah,
She
she
knew. I was
sure
like,
did.
I
I don't know how
said,
she
damn.
knew it.
Yeah.
She just looked at me and said, you a Scorpio. I was
If
like,
you didn't tell me, I would have known.
yeah.
And I would have known you were a water sign.
Really?
Because it's just the energy. It's the
Yeah,
energy.
it's the way we move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the way you move.
Yeah.
Like, people don't be believing in it, but you can't help it. You're going to have some of those quantum
Of course,
traits.
similarity. You are.
Yeah,
You
you
are.
got to have some of it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a fact. That shit crazy, though.
Well, we definitely want to play your video while you are here because we played it when you wasn't here. We was all. He was over here rocking.
We was
We
like,
got to take a shot.
We had the whole room rocking.
where's your cup?
Oh, she has a glass. I got her a glass.
Oh,
Got a glass. I'm elite.
Okay, I got her a glass.
Step
First
in.
time I
And it
felt a
was
little.
champagne glass,
It's
they
the
didn't
first
have
time I
nothing
felt a
else
little
for us.
less.
I was
You
like,
heard?
well, we're celebrating, so she can drink whatever she want in her champagne glass.
It's the first time I felt a little less, Dynasty. I ain't get a champagne glass.
No.
You wasn't.
The boss is here right now.
Yeah,
okay?
pour her up. Let's get her right. You know what's funny about that, Adrian? I go to Zari a lot up the block, right? Brother, I used to drink my Henny out of a champagne flute. Ooh. They used to know to pour that Henny in champagne flutes.
Where is your big cup that you always
Somebody
had?
broke it.
Oh,
Somebody
he
that
had
shouldn't
this
have been
big
here.
goblet.
Yeah, I had it's like a champagne thing looking, but it's like a big, like she said, a goblet. Look, it was nice.
Yeah, it was a
Somebody
goblet.
knocked it over, man. I only drink out of that. I'm hurt. Did you pour her up yet? We get her right?
You gonna pull out, right?
Pour her up.
Oh, she got her own, stuff here.
But y'all ain't
get
getting
a
her right, though.
She got her own stuff.
Get her right. She wants to take a shot to us listening to her music.
A toast, please.
A toast.
Yes, thank you.
Because this is
Because me and my little.
your song big. I love that song. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
It's dope.
Yeah, we're in rotation
It is,
right
it's so
now.
dope.
Shout us we're in rotation right now too. Shout out to Streets 94.5.
Well, hopefully I can get the MP3 so you could be on Black Ink Radio.
Okay, that too.
You feel me? With a drop, because
AD.
the drop
You all should have
drop
it.
a play.
Hello.
You all should have it.
I forward it to you.
MP3.
Everything.
Had that
You
yesterday.
got a wave.
bad.
Like yesterday.
You got a wave. You got
Like
a
yesterday.
Listen, I
you got
sent
the-
him
you got the video.
everything. So
Well,
everything
I
is in
didn't
the
know
email.
that. I didn't know that. I saw the video. I just went to work.
She's on it.
Well, what I need, what one other thing I need is just a drop from you so that it can play before your song.
I
Just
sent
so they know we
that
special.
before we
You
did
sent,
the
you sent the drop?
I sent everything. Everything was in. Oh, not the drop. We don't have a drop.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're gonna do the Black Ink
You should
Radio.
have MP3, a WAV file. You should have the video.
Yeah. I know that. That's why I remember. Only reason why I remember is because I said, "Is this a video?" She said, "Yeah, there's a video." And I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
Because I don't play, the MP3. But yeah. Now I remember. She did send everything.
Yes.
I sure did.
I'm trying to be cute. You said a splash because we drinking.
I guess when you do anything past a splash, it's like, this is not liquor no more.
This is not liquor.
I don't know what this is.
This is not a shot anymore.
I'm a brown girl.
Yeah, let's take a toast.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Dope Music.
Thank you for putting some cut on it.
Some Coca-Cola.
Yes.
It's a sin to put anything in liquor besides liquor.
Yeah, I do straight too.
Yeah, because that's how you get hangovers.
You ready?
Oh my God.
Not drinking it straight here.
Toast up to LA Love the Boss.
Yes.
The hit single. The hit single.
Get
money.
We got her in the building this time.
Charting on every chart. That's a chart.
That's a whole fact. Y'all ready? We doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all introduce it.
What's up, guys? You're rocking with Black Ink Radio. It's your girl, LA Love, the Boss. And this is my new single, Get Money, featuring Jazzy Faye. Come on, turn that shit up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'ma get money. I'ma get money. You are now tuned in. I'ma get money. Introducing. I'ma get money.
Money on my mind, money on my line. These other bitches out of line like a DUI. Know the name ring bells, but I'm hard to find. Something like a young Don standing in a prime. Stay mentally focused, keep all my vibes potent. Got him gagging, I'm bagging, I'm not a game's hopeless. No, I'm spazzing, I'm tragic, keep both my eyes open. I'm bracking, I'm stacking, just double up my bonus. On top of the hustle like I'm a trap queen. When I swing through the block, it's like a mob scene. How you think you getting over on a real boss? Line them up and knock them down like a bowling ball. Gotta break the ice so they get the hype. My flow legit, everything precise. I shine bright, ain't no undercover. And when you fucking with the real, you just grow to love.
Wake up every day. I'ma get money. Even when I'm asleep. I'ma get money. Bankroll on my mind. I'ma get money. Every day of the week. I'ma get money. Put your hands up if you get money. Get up, get out, get you some money. I'ma get money. I want you to get it, so get money. Everybody get money.
Competition, they vision up on my worst day. Get the cake by the pound like it's my birthday. Wear the crown with the kings cause I'm a visionary. Read them all like a book that's far from ordinary. Fly in and out of states to secure the bag. Never had to fucking suck for a breaking bag. I'm just saying I'm different, I'm on another level. These niggas playing, I'm spraying like I'm a deadly weapon. Hold up, wait, gotta bring the encore. I'm a real young spitter with my own floor. Married to the Benjis, but it ain't no prenup. When I'm doing all my dirt, I make them clean up. Wake up with a purpose, just to make them nervous. You internally burning, cause I'm a lit flame. No, I'm splurging, you working, check out the risk game. Can't create a boss when she boss me.
Wake up every day. I'ma get money. Even when I'm asleep. I'ma get money. Bankroll on my mind. I'ma get money. Every day of the week. I'ma get money. Put your hands up if you get money. Get up, get out, get you some money. I'ma get money. I want you to get it, so get money. Everybody get money.
If you get money, put your hands up. If you get money, nigga stand up. If you get money, put your hands up. If you get money, nigga stand up. If you get money, put your hands up. If you get money, nigga stand up. If you get money, put your hands up. Nigga stand up. Nigga stand up.
Wake up every day. I'ma get money. Even when I'm asleep. I'ma get money. Bankroll on my mind. I'ma get money. Every day of the week. I'ma get money. Put your hands up if you get money. Get up, get out, get you some money. Now I want you to get it, so get money. Everybody get money.
We were turned up. We were lit.
Listen, like when we was at the listen party, I kept going. We went to AJ. I said, is y'all gonna play Get Money?
Get Money. Hello.
Oh, you gonna do it again?
I mean, this is the
So
reason
I'm
why
like,
we
ain't gonna play that again. So then, like, I'm outside, right, and it came on. I can't run it back in the room.
Yeah.
I was like, it's about time.
It was lit. I was waiting for that too.
Yeah,
they kept telling us, well, it's not on the, it's not going to be on the EP. So I'm like,
Well, I just found out we're gonna make it a bonus track.
oh yes,
We gotta do that. I mean, cause Get Money. I mean, period. It's been out for a month and it's already like making major strides. So we have to do that.
It only makes sense because that's a place for them to look for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's a setup really to truly, like, as a consumer, and let's say you were just getting familiar with who I am, you don't know what to expect after Get Money.
That's right.
Because it's such a setup, but it's a feature. It's my song, but I got Jazzy on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And but when we go into the EP, it's fully.
Oh my
fully
gosh!
you, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
and
very-
it
very
feels so
sexy
many
too
layers.
now I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like you got
get in that mirror.
you got multiple vibes with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that like for me, it's like hearing the EP, you know, in its entirety.
Yeah.
I felt like this song completes it. Because this was a whole nother vibe.
It was, and it
That's-
was dope.
yeah,
You know what I'm
it's a
saying?
dope
It was
fucking
like
vibe.
it
It's a
was
whole-
dope. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that was a smart move to put it on
Absolutely.
there because
Yeah.
this is perfect.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
You know what I'm
really
saying? I'm
is.
talking about
It
the
really
whole,
is.
you know, I'm listening to each song. They keep telling me to make a decision on which one is the best. I'm like,
Make a decision.
how am I supposed to
I
do
know. I was like,
Then-
dude,
then
I'm like,
got
is
the
this a trick
nerve-
question?
got the nerve to
I
ask me
asked-
which one is the
Your
least favorite.
That's what I was like, I'm supposed to answer
I
that.
literally went around the room and asking everybody that came in, hey, thank you for coming. What did you think? All of them.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even want to
I heard
answer that
that
question,
so
but it had a little
many times.
asterisk on it. I was
And I
like,
said, well, can you tell me at
Do I
least one of
have
your
to?
top three? Okay, well, if you had to, this, that. But to be honest with you, the whole EP, I'm like,
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
thank you, Jesus.
Because
That
it's
should've-
like, you
that
know,
should've
if
been
you
an
was
option.
popping in your EP, you would just let it play.
Facts.
It's not a song on there that you don't want to hear.
Nope.
You know,
It's
and
not.
honestly, for me, coming from the East Coast,
Yeah.
I have not, in a very long time,
Heard that.
liked any hip-hop female artist at all.
Oh, wow.
At all. At all. Because I'm just, I
'Cause
like
they
what
all
I
hot
like.
girls
You know
and
what I
they all-
mean? So I
they out here
come
living
from
their best
the
lives.
little Kim and, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like the lyrics and stuff. And I was like, when I heard it, I was just blown away. I was like, she the one. I was like, I ain't.
No,
I'm-
because I feel you on that because I come from liking still do Missy Elliott, oh my goodness, Lauryn Hill, Andre 3000, Ludacris, Biggie. You know, these are not just lyric cis. They're able to be themselves and have their own
Right.
identities and you know and speak with
Right.
such poise,
Right.
but still set at such a big lane in the game where it can't be duplicated.
Facts.
So I've studied people like that are
And you fit right in with them.
Absolutely.
With all those people like Missy, I could see her
Oh, yeah.
doing
I
some
love
things with you.
Missy.
Yeah, I can see
You
that.
fit right
Yeah.
in
So
with that.
and she raps and sings as well. So I just her whole
Right.
versatility is like
Right.
There
Yeah.
you go.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Well, one of the questions I'm asked and working the record is, how would I describe LA as a artist? And she's a true FemC. You know what I'm saying?
FemC, I like
she's
that.
real hip hop.
Yes.
You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Absolutely.
And you don't get that
Right.
today. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rappers out here, but she's a real FemC. Like she's
Lauryn Hill was
she's
like the
hip
last
hop.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before you, I mean, before, you know what I'm
Love
saying?
Lauren. Love
Real
Lauren.
Lauren
too.
was She did both and both well.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love
Just
Lauren.
like you,
She was
like
able to tell a story.
Yeah.
right. See, like
Yeah.
when I heard that song first. So coming to the listening party, I expected you to be a rapper.
Just a rapper.
Just
and
a
I get
rapper.
It. Yeah.
But then when I heard the songs, it's like
Right.
I'm waiting for another rap song, but I'm like, damn, but I
Me
like
too.
this song. But it's just like the fact that you can do that like that. That's amazing. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people ain't on that. You feel
And
me?
do it well.
Right.
Because
Like, I
some
met
people
you
try
as
to
a rapper,
do it,
and
but
you're a
they
whole
don't do it well.
good singer too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you really
Because on this
can handle both.
on this EP, I wanted to convey that. I wanted to show and touch on everything that I do. Not only am I a rapper and a singer, I'm a songwriter. I construct records from top to bottom.
Right.
You know, I do bridges. I do all my own backgrounds. I really take pride in making music. I mean, a lot of the records you heard, I created them in 10 to 20 minutes. I mean, it's just what I do. I love to do music.
Yeah.
So I write a song in the shower and doing at the gym, on the toilet, driving. It's just in me to create music. And the records, the last two that you guys heard, I had just wrapped that up 12 hours ago before I presented them. So I'm telling my engineer and producer, please fucking mix this shit. I mean,
Do it, yeah.
please. This presentation needs to be good as we can get, because I know what I was trying to get across.
What does LA stand for? Because I know what the means and the boss. I get that. LA love. What that
LA,
mean? I get that.
my first name, Lauren Elise.
Lauren,
Yes,
you like my
Lauren.
daughter. My daughter has 2 first names, London Nicole. I love
Yes,
it.
Lauren Elise, Lauren with a Y. Just
Lauren.
like Lauren Hill. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lauren
And in
Elise.
school, I'm okay. So I moved around so much. When I was in school, my mother was an entrepreneur, and and my dad was also an athlete at the time. So I always moved around. So every time I go to school, I say, "Call me LA." No one called me Lauren. The teacher would say, "Lauren Williams." I say, "Who's that?" They're calling you. They're calling you. So I finally stood up and said, "Call me LA." I'm not gonna answer to Lauren just because I just,
Just because my
9.
mother named me that, I'm not gonna answer. it,
9.
I'm not gonna answer.
And Momager and
Yeah,
Momager and my family members only called me Lauren when they were upset with me. So when I heard Lauren, I'm like,
Something's
damn it.
wrong.
Yeah, because my own family calls me LA or
Oh,
La
yeah.
or Lala, or my nephew calls me Lala. So it's endearing. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's very dope.
So now you're in town. How long in Atlanta?
I've been here all month. I'm here to the end of the month. Yeah.
Oh, you don't live here?
I don't live here. I still live in Maryland.
Look, he sounded like he was very upset about
I still live in Maryland.
You don't
right.
live here?
No. No, I have my places here,
Okay,
but
say that.
right.
Say that.
I'm everywhere, a
Maryland
little
is dope.
flighty.
I got family. Huh?
A little flighty, but not that flighty.
Yeah, I mean,
So now, where are you now? Like living? Like,
Maryland.
You are.
Yeah,
in
I still live in Maryland.
Okay.
A lot of people
okay.
can't believe that and don't believe that. They're like, especially fans, they're like, you're in Maryland, but I never see you in Maryland. I'm like,
that's the
it's
point.
kind of
Busy.
That's
Hello?
the point.
because I'm busy. Put your hands up if you get
Hello. Listen to the record.
But I still do normal things. I mean, when I'm home, I go to the gym every day, 6 days
I
out of
heard
the
you
week.
was a beast.
Yeah, I train like an athlete.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, I need to hang with her. Just leave me on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Girl,
I heard you
all
was
that
a beast.
curvy body.
Yeah,
I mean,
listen, I
yeah,
still need to
and
get my butt in the gym.
That's a woman's shape right there. What
Right.
you talking about?
I feel you because it takes a lot to keep my figure up too. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
leave me on the floor, because they told me you
I
be
be
killing
lifting a
it.
lot of
I'm like,
burgers.
I heard her say you be
And
killing
his
it.
diet too. You can't out train a bad diet. I don't eat meat either.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm trying to wean. I'm trying to get to a vegan diet. Vegetarian.
I'm
You know,
pub
nothing
vegan, so I'm
yeah.
pescatarian/vegan when I'm tired of seafood because Maryland's known for
Yeah,
seafood.
Oh,
I
the
do
best.
just
It
plant-based.
is.
The best.
I just do plant-based. Yeah.
See, even if you're a vegan, it can still be bad. Like I seen
Absolutely.
somebody put out a post the other day and said, all these fat vegans. Somebody lied to me, and then I told him, I said, bro, all they eat is carbs. What you
Carbs,
expect?
they're overcompensating
Really?
with carbs.
Yeah,
And you still
you're
got to
not
know,
eating
you
meat,
still
eat
have to
carbs.
do a full foundation of eating. You still got to have your proteins, your complex carbs, your carbs to a minimum. Vegans now are doing loaves of breads
Everything.
and rice and
Oh,
potatoes.
see, I'm not a big bread.
And then all that fake
Yeah.
meat that they eat.
Yeah.
So let me ask you
sodium.
about that. So now, because I started doing something like when I want a burger, I'll do the plant-based burger.
Do the
Now,
Impossible.
The Impossible.
Oh, the
okay, that's
Impossible
what I
is so
had.
possible.
It's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
That's so
doing the
good.
Impossible
Yeah.
meat because I try to do less red meat.
Yes.
I try to do more vegetables. I still eat meat, but I try to do more
To a minimum, yeah.
vegetables and fruits and stuff like that.
Correct.
So the Impossible meat is good.
And I juice every day.
Do you?
I juice 16 ounces of celery juice in the morning on an empty stomach.
Celery's good.
Yeah, it's good it's rich in vitamin A, C, and K.
Okay.
It also gives your body that nourishment because we
you
lack
need.
nourishment,
Right.
and it feeds your hydrochloric acid in your stomach. So if you
Yeah.
have any digestional issues, it detoxes your liver.
Okay.
So that's really good.
Now, do you make that yourself, or do you go?
I make
is
it myself.
you
I like
do?
to. I have a juicer I brought here. Every city I touch down in, I buy a
Okay.
juicer at Target for
Because I
$59.99.
lost
$59.99.
2 parents to cancer, and
I lost my
man.
parents from that.
and
Sorry to
one
hear
of the
that.
things that I took away from that is a lot of the things that we eat cause cancer.
Oh yeah.
And then
Especially
like,
sugar.
and then I was about to say that.
Yes, ma'am.
And one of the things when I was flying back and forth, my aunt, who's like a mother to me, because I lost my mom in 2006, and then my aunt kind of stepped into that role. So I was going to see her, but like even talking to some of the people that and what I love is the fact that I know a lot of African American people that know about what we should be eating, but it's crazy because the doctors was giving her stuff that had sugar in it. So I'm like, okay, we trying to fight for her life. Sugar fuels cancer. So why are you giving this to her when she wants to live and she's trying to fight for her life?
Because they want money.
Well, I hate to tell you, it's all
And she had good
pharmaceutical.
insurance.
Yeah.
It's all pharmaceutical,
They
and,
want
and
money,
it's a
so.
business in medicine.
And the money is in the disease, and the medicine, not the cure.
It's in the treat, not the cure.
Right.
It's intended to treat, not cure.
Yes,
and I was just talking to my bodyguard about this. I told him the medicine that they give you, and this is no knock on doctors. We need all of our doctors for the knowledge.
Absolutely.
You know, they have their position in the world, and don't get me wrong.
Right.
Shouts to all my doctors. But I'm very holistic, and two things you could do. The food is intended to heal you or kill you. And it's your choice what diet you want to follow and how consistent you want to be. You know, a doctor will tell you this, and the third, but I mean, God's word never lies. You are what you eat.
And that is so true.
It's just what it is.
That is so true. And we learned that early on in school.
Yes.
They told us.
We learned about the basic food
groups. The 4 food groups. Yeah, you are what you eat.
Let me tell you the biggest mistake people make too. The first thing you really should do on trying to move healthy, you need to find out your blood type. Because finding out your blood type tells you what foods are bad for you and what foods you can eat, what foods are going to stop you from losing weight. All of that is in your blood type. Like, you can diet all you want and eat perfectly. You still will be in a bad situation if you don't know your blood type. Yeah. You might be eating a healthy food that's not good for you personally.
Good for you. It's all individual based. Absolutely.
Yes.
Wow.
Blood type is very important.
Wow. I love to hear conversations about, because even in my other business, I'm in insurance.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, she's one of the people that get sick and die. My bad.
The thing for me when I got into the insurance business was educating people, you know,
Smart.
And making sure that they understand, you know, what that is, what that means, and talking to them about, you know, things that I've dealt with personally in terms of, you know, watching people go through a sickness and, you know, needing like long-term care and you know, unfortunately, in our community, people see like going to doctors as like, say, high blood pressure. Or I hear people say, oh, you know, it run in my family. So they get on medication and they just keep taking the medicine, but they keep eating bad. Yeah. But it's like, that medication is not meant for you to keep eating bad. It's, you need to, at some point, try to get off the medication.
Well, the doctors have preached us for many years that diseases are genetics. There's certain things, it could be a yes and a no. There's certain things I do believe that can be passed on, but I do believe that stuff like high blood pressure and things like that, it's all about your diet. It's all about what you eat and how you eat and when you eat and all types of stuff. So I was just talking to a couple of my friends about that because they have high blood pressure and they're young. They're in their 20s and 30s.
Right.
And I'm like, well, you don't have a disease. This is something that could be cured through food, not managed. Because the doctors sometimes want you to manage. But we want to cure through our way of eating.
Ain't not much money they make off of drugs.
Billions.
My
$billion industry. $1 trillion industry.
And everybody's getting hit with these increases right now because they paid all these claims for COVID and earlier on, all them free testing and all that stuff. When I'm telling you that people are talking about $1,000 a month, who can afford to pay $1,000 a month for insurance? Only one person. For one person. What? And it's all because insurance companies are now trying to get their money back from doing all the free testing and everything that they did. They paid a bunch of claims. So now they're trying to get their money back. So I try to explain to people and educate them as much as possible. You know, people are like, well, you're in the entertainment industry and you busy. I'm like, I'm not going to give that up because I feel like it needs to happen. Absolutely. You know, the education needs to be there because a lot of people don't understand that. When I hear some of these politicians working on stuff, why don't they ever talk about long-term care? Because a lot of people, when they're in the hospital and they're in the end stages of life, you know, they need somebody to take care of them.
Correct.
And they don't talk about that, you know, or talk about ways to help people with stuff like that. So I really get excited when I'm around people that actually care about their health.
Same.
You know, it just makes sense, you know, and
Right.
I just wish that more people would care more about their health.
I mean, because health is wealth. I mean, you can't do anything without your health. You know, if you're not healthy, you can't accumulate
I don't
wealth.
care how much money you got.
It doesn't matter because you're not going to be here to enjoy your wealth.
Don't let the belly fool you.
Don't-
Unhealthy.
And that's great.
Don't let the belly fool you.
No, and that's great.
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
happy about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you know, people don't know even being overweight or obesity or being big for your frame, your height. It goes by on metrics. You know, what's heavy to you might not be heavy to me. What's heavy to you might not be heavy to the next person.
Right.
So you know, just understanding your dynamic, like you said, your blood type, and just dialing more into that, and stop going on Google looking at diets that you know that are just
generalize. Yeah.
It's surface.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go to the doctor. That's all.
Absolutely.
And ask the right question.
Absolutely.
No, that's good. Doctors are good at blood work. I definitely would say that, and finding out what your blood
You
type
just got to be careful with some of them, because like I said,
You do.
I done had doctors. I asked them questions and then they went on Google. I watched the doctor
I've had
do it
that
in front of me.
Oh, wow.
I
They
had
went
that
on
too.
Google. I looked at them. I said I could have did that, but okay.
And
You know?
there, a lot of doctors are overwhelmed. So they have a lot of patients. So one of the things, like with my own experience, when I was looking after my aunt flying back and forth, it was just like things weren't moving and we were trying to help her. And I went in there and raised the roof on that hospital when I flew
that you
back
should,
in.
yeah.
And honestly, you have to do that because they're busy. It's not that they don't want to do their job.
That's true.
But you got one loved one, they got
A million
50
people.
You gotta
to
apply that
100
pressure.
patients.
But that's why you
And
have to
I
have a
made them all
PCP.
stop what they was doing, give me her records, and the surgeon came to me. I said, why did y'all do surgery on her when y'all know that when you open somebody up, cancer spreads?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you need to tell me right now why you did that. So we still had to protect the people that we care about.
That's what I'm saying.
because
You need a
They're
piece.
just
You
doing
got-
their job. And I understand that.
Right.
But at the same time, this is my family member.
Well, I love
Right.
to ask the doctor this because I'm very much so Scorpio. Would you do this to your loved one?
Exactly.
And I asked the
Let me
doctor
ask you.
that.
I've asked
I
several
asked him
doctors.
that.
Hey,
Yep.
can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Would you give this to your wife? Would
Yep.
you give this to your daughter?
Right.
And you think about it, then I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
Exactly.
If you wouldn't do it, but then I wouldn't do it.
Absolutely.
Either.
Period.
Exactly.
But that, like I said, that's why you gotta have a PCP.
Yeah.
You gotta have a personal doctor that cares about you because they know you.
Yeah.
So even
Right.
if you're in a
That is so
hospital,
true.
it's like whenever
You
they're
have
about to
to
make a
have-
decision,
yes.
they can call that person.
That's right.
And that person say no, that won't work with her. That won't work with him. Do this, or I'll be, stuff like that. You really,
And you have to have people advocating for you.
that's true.
You definitely have to. At the end of the day, you
Backup,
have
yeah.
to have somebody that cares about your
Support
life.
system. Absolutely.
Advocating for you. And I'm telling you, they would hear me come down that hallway and I'm rolling
Yes,
my
you know
roller
it's
bag and I know with the heels on, I'm click clacking. They like,
There
here come
she
that
come.
niece from Atlanta.
There she come.
Here she come. And I was like, and my eyes started crying because I went off on them people. I was like, I'm not trying to, but I'm trying to fight for her life.
You have to apply pressure like that. You know what I mean?
And that's when I got results. My
Right.
cousin, her daughter wasn't getting results. And I was like, if I get on that plane
Uh-oh.
and y'all don't have her records,
gonna be
when
a
I
problem.
get there,
It's gonna be a problem.
I'm going off. And I did. I was like, I'm not. And she had great insurance. So, they'll do stuff, surgeries and all kind of stuff because they know they're going to get paid.
Correct.
So I was like, oh, yeah, we're not doing that.
It's a business.
It is a business.
Unfortunately. But
It is a business. It is a business.
That's
So
a whole
I
thing.
had a question for you.
Uh-oh.
So at 9 years old, you was demanding already. So
Yeah.
telling people don't call me that, I ain't gonna answer. So, but when did you know, like, you wanted? Because you have a beautiful voice, by the way.
Thank
You
you.
absolutely do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but when did you know
you.
this is the lane that you wanted to go into?
So I started writing poetry at 9. But a little backstory on that, I started performing at 5. Momager had her own nail and cosmetic salon.
Mama too.
Shout out to Momager. And I would perform for all her clients. And
Oh wow.
Wow.
and I would get paid.
All right,
Get
damn.
the
That's what I'm
money.
talking about.
And-
Get money already. Get money.
And I would love to perform. And I'm young with the old soul. I would perform Anita Baker, Bobby Womack, Earth, Wind and Fire, SOS. But all these people I still listen to today on my playlist, by the way.
Dope.
And I would perform and they would love it. So at 9, I started writing poetry, entered all these contests at school,
Okay.
won every poetry
You
contest.
feel me?
Yeah, girl.
I'm just saying. And then at 12, I realized I could convert the poems into songs.
Okay.
So I said, oh, shoot. I started, rapping and singing. But my voice has always been so raspy when I would sing. And I was insecure about that when I was
Okay,
younger
right,
because my
right.
voice it's gotten lighter, but it's still got that rasp
Raspy
to it. But when I
tone.
was
But that's
younger,
sexy, that's
yeah, well,
sexy.
see, I learned for it to work for me now.
You learned that
Oh, it works like a charm.
now. Right. Did some Dominican just come out? She said,
Well, I got some stuff running through my blood.
Yeah, I heard
can
it.
Say that.
She said, I thought it was an Indian in this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
well, I have that too.
I almost grabbed my spear.
I have
I got one.
I have that too.
Who is in that room? I turned to Wakanda on you. Who is in that room? What tribe are you from? Say your name.
LA.
That's it.
Don't play with me.
So at 9, I would start writing poetry. I converted it into songs at 12. I was playing with my voice, but then I got really, really good at rap. So I was like, writing rap records with my friends in the neighborhood. They're like, and the dudes started getting jealous because they're like, you could actually really rap, and you're saying something, you know. And as a kid, of course, I had to keep everything censored because, you know, I'm a kid.
Right.
And from that point, I just knew this is what I wanted to do. And then as I grew into my teenage years and into my 20s, I was like, you know what? I'm going to own this. My voice isn't crystal clear, but I got that thing on it, okay?
That thing.
And it's something about when you own just having that thing, and of course always strive to be better, always work on your vocals and all of that. But I said, okay, my strong points rap, we got that in the can. But I also can write records and sing that people can feel. Yeah. So why not go with the feel as well and combine both?
Right.
So that's
so you didn't allow people to put you in a box.
No, I didn't.
That's all.
I had to understand that, though. I had to understand my assignment. I had to understand my purpose. Because sometimes when you're just good by accident on certain things, I'm like, I can rap. That wasn't the hard thing for me. But me singing and allowing myself to be vulnerable with my vocals and understanding this is your voice, delegate your voice and own it, then that's when I became a master of my abilities. And that was
one of the things I think Silk was talking about, how unique you are, you know, and I really, I gravitate to that. I like uniqueness. You know, people go out here and mimic, and he was saying that, what they hear. You know, when you think about the Michael Jacksons and the Princes, and all that, they were unique.
Their own.
And they owned who they were. And to me, like, when I used people like, you watch American Idol? I'm like, nope, because they just singing other people's stuff. I'm not impressed. You know, I wanted to hear something unique. And, you know, it was just, that just didn't impress me. I like to hear, you know, that type of, like, who are you? To me, art is like a painting.
It's a form of expression.
Absolutely. So you're expressing you, you know, and there's no other you out there.
That's a fact.
Absolutely not.
Only one.
Now, let me say this. Where you get this style from? Because when you get tired of some of them things, go on and drop off and Dynasty out.
You looking at your clothes, girl. Be careful.
Look,
that's when shit start breaking and falling off. She looking at your clothes.
Look, I just like to put stuff together.
That's it.
I love it.
No, I just love to put stuff together.
Like, me too. I like that too.
My style is like
I'm like, people be talking about me. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on now, because my girl over here.
I can't play with it.
I'm like, okay, we need to swap some things up in here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm saying.
I just go for how I feel. I'm really big on like bodysuits, things that hug my curves. But I like to throw a splash. I like to throw a splash of like character.
I'm big on bodysuits
I love
too.
that. Yes, I love that.
I'm big on bodysuits too.
I love that. I know
things hug your curves. Hey, so
see, now that's a Scorpio shit talking. See, you talking.
Quick question. So, when it comes to women, I'm big on hair. You know what I'm saying? Very big. My mother used to do hair. Oh, yeah. I used to watch girls walk in looking like Shitara and come out looking like, you know, good. My mother used to do them right.
Right.
What made you go with the hairstyle, though? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you wearing that.
She is.
You feel
and
what
I
I'm saying?
said, you know what?
You
And that's the
shit
thing.
out of that.
Everybody can't do that. And you got this all this hair and this beautiful little face under there that you just want to be like, oh, it's so cute.
You want to pinch them cheeks. Look at them cheeks.
Thank you.
Look at this shit. Look at
you
this.
know you're going to have people try to do what you're doing and we're going to be like, no.
No, you ain't doing it.
Well, my fans told me they did see some people, you know.
Trying.
Of course.
Trying.
And they said, LA, no. Well, Pam Grier is my idol.
Okay.
Someone that as far as imagery, just, oh my goodness, was exploitation back in the 70s.
Oh, yes.
Sexy, owned it, was liberated.
Yes.
You know, a lot of women related to Pam, not just because she was natural, because she was a real woman.
A real woman.
A real woman.
Yeah.
Strong woman.
Strong woman.
Let's go.
They actually named me this generation's Pam Grier. And then on Twitter, they put the pictures side by side. Pam retweeted it and
look
followed
like her, though.
Nice.
You got the face, though.
She
was very. She was and is very beautiful.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff too. She was black, Japanese, and I think in Indian. I'm black, Cherokee, Indian, and Portuguese.
Oh, I seen the Cherokee.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Okay.
You're observant. I like it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Very, very observant.
He was observing at the listening party too. He was like a
You
kid
did
in the
right.
kiddie store. Who was the
I was
girl
in-
that was dancing?
I was in the
Rich
corner.
got excited.
Oh, that's my girl, Fancy, my hype girl, Fancy.
Wasn't talking about
That
her.
I had bent over. When you see me, you
Talking
see
about
her
you.
usually.
I was talking about you, but yeah. Yeah. I swear to God, I said to somebody that better be her hype man,
It is.
hype girl, whatever.
It is.
Because
He was
that
hype.
her energy, if my fucking
Yeah.
best friend ain't in my listening party acting like that,
Yes.
I'ma slap nigga. Get more drunk. Do what you got to do, but
Do what you gotta
you need to
do.
get like the girl in the red dress because I'm gonna be fucking pissed off. They won't even know what I'm talking about.
She
But you
is.
better get there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she,
And then also
she definitely
my
had the energy.
my best friend that's pregnant now, shout out to Fiona, she was there and she was like, you seen her, she was
I
had
think
the
I saw
pregnant
her.
belly.
Yeah.
She
Oh, she was
I
sitting
did
right
see
there.
her.
she
She was
moved
sitting.
she
Yeah.
moved everybody out the
Dope.
way and was like, time to give me a lap dance.
Oh wow.
I said,
Wow.
Oh my
See,
God, on my
me,
knees.
me and her was talking about the girl in the red, so she knew who that was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we all know.
But
We're all
I
fine.
remember I remember her.
Fiona,
Yeah, she was sitting down when I was in the back.
Mhm,
of
yeah,
the corner.
she was back there
She was
sitting.
sitting right there,
She
yeah.
sure was. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember her.
Yeah. So
Cool,
so
cool.
how did you come across Freshie? He seems like he's just so happy to work with you.
Oh, I love Freshie. Shout out to Freshie, my publicist.
Yeah.
Ow.
I was working with my booking agent, and he introduced us, set that up. Freshie and I, we met in person, and it was just history ever since. And
Nice.
we actually just started working together, not even like a month and a half ago.
I
crazy.
appreciate him because when I called him to confirm that you were coming today, he answered. You know, I know he's probably busy.
Yes, he's
and
very
y'all just, I appreciate y'all. You
Thank
know,
you.
because I was like, I'm shutting it down for her. I was like, because when he said you was coming, because remember when I was leaving, I was like, they said that you was coming to Black King Radio.
Yes,
Yeah,
and I was
that's what
coming.
they said.
And that's what I did.
That's what I was
did what you said.
Like with them, you get the authentic.
I love that.
It's the real deal.
I love that.
I had Dynasty call me earlier. I said, "You sure she coming?" Cause
I said I confirmed.
you know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
confirmed.
It was confirmed.
That's fine.
The problem with this music industry,
showed up.
People
is-
confirm and talk
And
about
they don't show up.
Yeah.
No, typically, and I have to say this to just give you credit for who you are.
Absolutely.
And this might be the first time you heard me say this
talk about it.
in your face, but the problem with this industry is we have to. Artists is like clay to us as creators and gatekeepers of the music industry, if you will, where we got to shape and mold who an artist is, what they look like, what they sound like, what they act like. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we used to call it artist development.
Facts.
But when you get the opportunity to meet an artist that comes with all that,
Yeah.
and it's organic, it's
Period.
a blessing.
And you can see that.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So this is real. Like this ain't some shit that's rehearsed 5 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
This
DB at the crib, so
you
he,
know what I'm saying?
he's like, oh my God.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
This is real.
Nah, I can see
Adrian,
that.
man.
I
back
can
back
see
in the
that.
days, this is what they would call, she the total package.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a total
yeah,
package.
absolutely.
Because you ain't got to do nothing.
Right.
And
All you
it's
gotta do
so
is
funny
put
because
it on the
when
shelf and
Adrian
set it up.
said, I think he sent me a text like Friday before the event, and he was like, "I need you." It wasn't even like a ask; it was
no
a
request.
demand. I was like, "Okay then." So whatever I got going on Sunday, it don't matter. He was like,
Same
"But
here.
I'm telling you, I was so glad
Yeah.
that I came. I was very
had
happy
to
that
do
I
that.
came."
Yeah.
And I was texting him,
Absolutely.
"Where you at? Where you at?"
Yeah.
I was like, "You need to be there."
I just wanted to prove that I wasn't tripping.
Nah,
you know what I'm
not
saying?
at all.
You
Not
know,
at
'cause
all.
You can't create a star. I don't
Right.
give a fuck how long you've been in this game and how good you are at what you do. You can't create a star. A star is born. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
We look for the diamond in the rough.
Absolutely.
Facts.
You
but
see
when
what I'm
find a
saying?
Diamond,
But when they come
fully done.
like LA, like 1,000%
Yeah, he's preaching for you.
He's
organic,
preaching. Go to church now.
man. Look,
Tell him that.
Because I'm going to tell you that.
No, he did though,
that
because he
Sunday-
told me when he told me about you, because he told me about the video shoot, and then I saw some of the pictures, and I was like, oh, okay. But I'm telling you, the music was awesome. But meeting you, you know, when you walked in the room, I don't think there's anybody that I ever really had a real great interest in meeting you know, and I walked up to you and I was like, I gotta go meet her, you know, and talk to her. And then when we actually talked, and then we found absolutely. In fact, people was like, y'all act like y'all know each other. I was like, the vibe was just so. I mean, it was like I just, and even now, I enjoy talking to you.
I enjoy talking to all of you guys. I mean, I just love good energy, you know. I mean, I think in the entertainment business, a lot of shit is so fabricated that I still have a job to do. I still have an image to to maintain, all that. But I love when I can just have that good synergy and all the dots connect. And when it connects, you can breathe.
That's awesome.
See, I was only late because that was my daughter's birthday weekend.
Yeah.
She just turned 7 on Saturday. So we had a party Saturday.
Right. What's her name?
London
Nicole. London Nicole, happy birthday. Happy belated.
Right. So, you know, I felt bad because Saturday was her actual birthday. We had a birthday party for her, but I also scheduled to...
We were giving out blankets. Yeah,
Saturday
we were
morning.
out giving out blankets to the homeless.
So we gave out a bunch of blankets to the homeless, you know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
Then I went to her birthday. Then I had to leave to do some shows after that.
Yeah.
Then on Sunday, you know, I took her to Chuck E. Cheese, her favorite spot. You know, we had fun and everything. But then I had to leave to come to your event. So that's why I was late, because it was like, stay later. And I'm like, I'm trying to stay as late as I can.
Yeah.
But this thing ends at 10.
Yeah.
So that's why I showed up at 9 something.
It's all good, but you still got there.
I still got there because I wanted to see what it was about. And honestly, I'm glad I came because, to be honest, the music was amazing. The vibe was amazing. Like I said, never heard nobody have a listening party where people wanted to listen to it. They didn't want to leave.
Freshie hit me and said they didn't want to fucking leave.
We did not.
You know what? I hate to tell y'all, but it's
time to go.
Right. We played the EP like 5 times.
The 88 Fingers, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He 3 times he said, "Y'all ain't got to go nowhere." He said it 3 times.
He sure did.
Somebody else said, "I don't believe he said that." I said, "Listen, that's the 3rd time he said
that." Right.
Nobody.
Now we're getting kicked out. At
Y'all not listening.
Put out.
And then I guess the dude you talking about was like, "Listen, session's over."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can we? Nobody wanted to leave. They wanted him to just keep playing music. But that means that when it comes out, they're gonna listen to it over and over.
I've had so many messages about like, you just put me in the vibe, the EP. I thought I was at Freaknik. I thought I was at, oh my god. I literally the studio floor turned into a dance floor. Yeah. Like literally, choreography came out. Dances. Yeah. Cool. I loved it.
I saw the vibe. You was doing a lot of dancing too, and I was.
I was doing that thing too.
I was just like, damn. I mean, I ain't get it. Never mind. I mean,
you ain't get a dance. That's basically what you're saying. You didn't get a dance, but you didn't come up and say, "Can I get a dance?"
I was in the corner.
He did it.
I was back there. I was minding my business.
He was in the corner.
Minding my business. Like I said, big Scorpio shit. I know I could take over a room. It turned into some, some reggae shit, and we just start dancing. Everybody else seem a little scared of you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared. I ain't scared of no bitch.
I love that because literally I had people coming up to me saying, like being a representative or managers coming up to me saying, "Can you dance with my artist?" Like they want to dance with you, but they think, and I said, "Bring them over here." What you?
They should have just walked.
I don't bite unless you ask me to.
I know that's right. Go, girl.
Yeah, we do bite, Scorpio.
Well, that's another thing. But
that part.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Let's keep that. I fucking bite, and you ain't got to ask. Just be too close.
And you might get bit. Can we talk for a minute?
Very.
But they just heard the records that's coming off of this EP. I gotta tell you, man, like the consistency in the music.
Oh man,
is unheard of.
Fire.
Like unheard of. Like definitely everything is a hit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't want y'all to think that we just talking when we saying we like every song. I mean,
every song.
Literally, every song.
I'm telling you, like Richmond said.
I really was confused when it said,
when they said, what's least favorite? I was like, I don't want to answer that question. I was like, what, it's an asterisk? I got to answer that? I was like, are you kidding me right now?
I don't think I did. And then you get to write.
It was an asterisk
No, but you get to write something under it. And I was like, I in my comment, I said, listen.
I think I did too.
Yeah, I wrote a comment like, no.
Because Freshie read to me and said, you don't understand. I'm so happy. I knew this because when I played him initially the music, he came to my Airbnb and fell out his seat. in my living room.
Dope.
And said, what
Wow.
the fuck? Okay, wait. I heard Get Money.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me right now? Is this what we're doing? I said, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And
Took it to the next level.
he said, I just didn't expect it. He said, I have to say this in the humblest way. After hearing Get Money, yes, I love the record, but I did not know the full potential of you.
I told you, Get Money was just rapping. It's
Yeah,
like you
I'm
took this
telling
shit to. This is like, poo-poo.
Yeah, she be giving me
she
attitude
out
and
there?
stuff. I be like,
Yeah, she does. and see, what people need to understand is L.A. is not a rapper who can sing. She's a singer
who can rap.
And he said,
her ass off.
I kind of
A
feel like
singer.
I kind of feel like she's.
The full package.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a
Like-
singer or a rapper. I say you just.
it.
They need a name for somebody that just
Like,
does
yeah,
both
yeah,
to the fullest.
Yeah.
But it's
Because
hard.
I wouldn't
it's
even.
hard to
yeah,
define that.
I wouldn't
You know
just
what I
say.
mean?
Yeah.
because when
Well, come
Silk,
up with a name for it. How
I know,
about
because
that?
Silk initially too, when he heard my music along with AD, they were like, "What genre is this?" I don't know. Because wait a minute, you're rapping, you're singing, you're doing. I don't fucking know. They're gonna have your own genre, and I'm like,
But you said a
let's
word
come
earlier.
up with a genre.
What was the word you said earlier that you described yourself as? And then I said Lauryn Hill when you said that.
Poet.
No, it was something that had rapping and singing in it together. You said something earlier.
Was
And
it
that's what made me.
say
When you
the
said it,
term?
I mean,
when you said it, a FMC. What was it? It was
I said FMC, but that's even
Yeah,
even
that's
that
not-
is
yeah,
is
that's not
even that is
I don't
strongly
remember what I said.
underestimating
something.
who she
Yeah.
is.
Right,
You know
right,
things
right,
are-
right.
I'm
You
gonna
know what I
think
mean?
Yeah,
I'm a-
yeah, you dope, and I wouldn't
Yeah.
even categorize. I wouldn't put you under any box.
Nobody. Yeah.
Because you need to be under a new box that
Yeah,
categorizes
yeah.
somebody
Things set
that's
the
very
trend.
good at both. You feel what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I'm gonna start thinking about
talked.
that.
Yes.
I talked with DJs. I've talked with DJs and programmers that knew LA before I did.
Right.
You know what I mean? Before I did.
Right,
Like, oh
right.
shit! I've been following her for the last 3 years.
wow.
You know, and I'm like, bro, you got to listen to this motherfucking record, right? And they hit me back. They was like, yeah, she dope. And then they hit me back and be like, yo, I'm a motherfucking fan. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the same energy when we first talked. You know, they like, yo, I've been following her for like 3 years. I'm down. And then they call
course.
back like, yo, I'm a motherfucking fan.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
Shout out to them.
it's like that. You know what I mean? Because the knower is the knower. And you know that it's organic, it's real.
I need to follow this Instagram because I don't even know. I'm just. It's going.
It be popping off on the gram.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
You gonna call me next week and say, yo, bro, it ain't even gonna be next week. It's gonna be tomorrow.
Gonna be
You
tomorrow.
gonna say, yo, AD, my motherfucking fan.
Might be tonight.
Might be tonight. Hello. The vibe is right.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Cheers.
Right. She had to take a sip first.
I did
You couldn't even
sip.
stop your sip. That's crazy.
I did it.
I couldn't.
She saw my hand up. She still. I
said, wait a minute.
All right, there you go.
So we definitely got to get a drop from you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
we gonna
definitely
get
gotta
that.
do that. And please let us know if you're doing stuff in the area. You know, we would
Yes.
love to come out and
Yeah.
support. You know, I'm telling you, if I got someone to cancel, I'm gonna cancel it.
So do you have
Like that.
do you have any shows going on for before you leave?
No, I don't have any shows going on. I have a lot of radio press and a lot of
Okay.
like, photo shoots and stuff like that. But ramping up into 2023, the EP is gonna. Well, we're dropping another single. Then the EP is gonna come out in springish, heading towards summer.
Okay.
And let's just say 2023 booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
Nice.
Well, say let me say this because I have a place that I go on Tuesdays. It's a single mother.
Oh gosh, he's cheering.
It's a single mother charity
God.
event.
KOD.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what?
I
You know what's funny?
It's a
I've been. They called me for a lot of their
killing it.
booking,
I'm
real?
coming
and,
if she
and
there.
I
He
literally,
know I don't like him. But
Right.
I'll be there.
literally just talk to them
If I'm there, she there.
about LA coming to
Bro,
KOD.
I've been
Listen,
I've been
he's the
hosting
host.
every Tuesday since they opened for the last 2 years. I've been in every Tuesday. So I mean, if they get you on another night, I'm coming. I'm coming.
You're gonna be there.
It don't matter.
I would rather
hold
do,
you to it.
I would
I'm
rather
ready
do
to be the
Tuesday
host.
than Sunday.
Yeah.
I would rather do Tuesdays than Sunday.
Sunday's the brunch.
Sunday is the brunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been calling me about the brunch, but I
Have
would
you
rather
ever
do
Do both.
it Tuesday.
Do both.
You know, so yeah.
Do both.
Yeah.
Do both.
Yeah.
Do both.
Hey, look,
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do both.
That's.
But the thing is yeah, just I'd like you there on a Tuesday as well.
Okay.
But do both.
Look,
You know
double
what I mean?
trouble.
So let's make
Double.
that pop.
Oh, we gonna make it pop.
I've been there twice
We're
a week,
gonna make it
but
pop.
I be there.
Listen,
Because I was there last.
Let me tell you
that's
something.
my spot.
On any given Sunday, at 12 noon,
It's fucking crazy.
it's
not hard.
3,000 people in this place.
Yes.
for
That's
the
why I said
brunch.
still do Tuesday.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Tuesday is
Wow.
probably the biggest day because they brunch is retarded. They got
That's what I heard.
They got the best brunch in the city.
In
I
the city.
heard.
Yeah.
You said
Yo,
that.
man, listen, the line be around the block.
That's what I heard. I'm not
And they got
standing
one
in
side,
line.
because it's only $10 to get in, and that gives you the food,
Yeah.
unlimited food.
Unlimited.
You got
Lobster,
soup,
lobster,
you
all-
got
all
seafood on
lobsters,
one
all
side,
type-
lobster
yeah.
tails,
That's what I heard.
crab
Yeah,
legs,
yeah,
and then you got
like-
soul food on the other side.
Wow.
And then you got people on stage blowing fire out their coochie, so it gets crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Yeah.
Live
With a live
marching
band, with a live band,
With
and
a
all.
marching band, the whole 9 yards.
Tuesdays a
No,
little.
y'all
lit.
say it's dope.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope, but let me tell you something. When it comes to seafood, Maryland has the best seafood.
No, they do.
Exactly,
You do. They do.
They do.
So,
'Cause I've had the best crab
They
cake.
do.
Yeah,
The best fucking
Yeah,
crab
Lump-
cake.
they do.
jumbo
Jumbo lump
cake.
crab
Yeah.
cakes. Don't do
No
that.
filler. Oprah gets her crab cakes from Maryland, and
I
it's
know that's
Papa's.
You
right.
put me in your suitcase when you leave.
Let's go.
You gotta get a big ass suitcase though. But I'm coming. Yo, Maryland, man, my people, Don, when he take me to back, because he's from there.
Yeah.
I feel like, I feel bad, but he rides around to all the different places and shows me,
amazing.
the crab cake is good, but wait, I'm gonna take you over here because these is a little
This is better.
And I'm gonna go over here because this is it's just in between.
Yeah.
So
I'm like,
let
yeah.
me
If you come to
ask
Maryland, I got my
Is
top
Philip
two.
still good?
DJ Kirk.
No.
No, because I was mad because
No.
I went to them. I took one of my friends there for her birthday,
Yeah.
and I flew in and I went to the one in the casino. I was
They
so
started to get so
disappointed.
generic.
I was so
Phillips.
disappointed.
No,
I was
no.
like-
I'm gonna tell you,
Phillips.
it's just not that good.
Yes.
But I'm gonna tell you this: my two favorite places in Maryland is Papa's and Romano's.
Okay.
From my hometown, Glen Burnie.
Okay.
What part
What's
of
your two
Maryland you
favorite
from?
places
Glen
here?
Burnie. Glen Burnie.
Glen Burnie.
What's your two favorite places here?
T-E. Oh my goodness.
Seafood.
Anything. Oh, seafood. Oh, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
Papa Do's is kind of good though.
Papa Do's is okay.
Papa's.
You got to get the Alaskan snow crab.
But I like
legs.
vegan places here.
Oh, have you
Oh,
tried
because
Shout out
Slutty
to-
Vegan?
Slutty vegan is really
Slutty
good.
vegan.
Of course,
Okay.
I just had them.
Yeah.
That slutty vegan by my
In
house now.
vegan.
Okay.
Vegan is really good.
In
In
vegan.
vegan and slutty vegan.
You got to listen. The Alaskan snow crab legs at Papa Do's.
Really?
It's
I
really
haven't
good.
tried
Fucking
that
bussin'.
there.
I had
It's
a
almost $100,
seafood
but let me
salad.
tell you,
I had a
Really?
seafood
You
That's
get
good.
you get 3 crab legs, 2 or 3 for $100.
But they're big.
These motherfuckers is like this. They
Wow.
like this. It's already cracked and open. You
Oh,
boom.
really?
Then
We
it
might-
comes
Oh,
with
that's the
go
Alaskan
there
King.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Alaskan
go there.
snow
That's
crab
Alaskan
legs.
You said it. We're
Then
going tomorrow.
Then it comes with
Yeah,
like a
go there
linguine
I
with
don't
the
eat seafood, but I'm-
crab
They
arm.
got steak. They got good steaks. So
Bruh.
we might need to do that
We're going there
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Listen, let me know if y'all going because I pull
You
up.
show up.
you-
You pull
you
up.
with it?
I
going
pull up.
tomorrow.
I pull up.
Pull up.
The fuck?
I'm going
What you
tomorrow.
talking
We'll
about?
set this up.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do tomorrow.
It's a date.
Okay.
Papa Do's.
How about that?
My
They had good
favorite,
seafood
my
salad
favorite
there.
one is on Jimmy Carter. I don't know which one.
Oh,
it is.
Jimmy Carter.
Carter.
Yeah.
I went to a
Jimmy
really
Carter.
big one and they had seafood in it, a lobster, crab meat this big in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
They had shrimp in the salad
Nice.
with,
Wow.
with eggs and onions.
I haven't
But that's
been
what I'm saying.
disappointed
With these
Papa
snow
Do's.
crab legs, you
That was
get
good.
The big
linguine
ones.
with chunks of lobster in that too.
What?
What,
It
lobster?
come in the crab
Okay,
in
y'all
the
might need to call me
linguine.
for this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, we might need to-
it's
For
fucking
real.
retarded.
We're going tomorrow.
Trust me.
We're going tomorrow.
I'm big on that. I like to go there for my birthday because that's like, I love that plate itself. It's crazy.
Nice.
It's like good food. It doesn't
Good,
matter
great
what, it's just
food.
good food.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
Y'all got me in the space.
In terms of like, trying to see how to word this,
Oh my
like,
goodness.
what would you tell people who are aspiring to be an artist, be in this industry?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would you tell them? Like, what is something you would tell them? Because you started this, you knew when you were 9. That
Yeah,
this
when I
is
was
kind of
9.
like what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
So what would you tell them?
I would tell anybody that's inspiring to be an artist is to stay consistent. A lot of people don't know when you're consistent, you beat the odds. You might not be a fan today, but my consistency may determine what more fans I could get, what fan I can get out of you. And it's not always just about your talent; it's about your work ethic. When talent doesn't want to work, then the hard work person beats
Makes
the
it,
talent.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely,
So it's about being
absolutely.
consistent, staying true to yourself, being authentic, and having a solid foundation. I thank Momager for being with me every step of the way. We started this. Ooh, hey, Momager. We started this from the beginning.
That was awesome.
Yes, we started this from the beginning, and we've been, rocking ever since. She's Momager. She's my manager. She's, of course, my mom. But it's good to have that foundation.
Absolutely.
Because she's guided me a lot. She's taught me the real. She showed me the real. And I come from a boss lady, and it wouldn't be rocking if we didn't have LA Love the Boss.
No.
Without having the real boss.
She created a boss. A boss created a boss. Okay.
She did. And I just tell anybody, just, like I said, stay consistent, stay authentic, and stay true to you. And never have anybody take you off your path. Your path is your path. Your journey is your journey. Trust the process. Enjoy the journey. The destination is going to be, oh my goodness, you're going to have so much abundance of success if you stay true to the course. Coming into this industry, there were people saying that I should switch my image. Wow. I should do this. I should do that. But I mean, I'm pretty much the blueprint right now. I mean,
right, absolutely.
I mean, a lot of people love it.
Absolutely.
But most importantly, I loved it because I stayed consistent.
That's awesome.
So that's
awesome.
the advice.
Can we get some bombs and some sound effects? So let me ask you, with the holidays coming up, are you a holiday person?
Kind of. I'm kind of. Holidays aren't the same anymore. It's just because the world's not the same anymore. It's like, you remember, like, I'm still young, but even 10 years ago when I was a kid, I mean, holidays felt like holidays. It felt so spirited and free and just so holiday-ish.
Yeah,
now it's a little bit different. And I travel so much, so I'm celebrating a holiday in my Airbnb. It's fine. I got my Christmas tree in my Airbnb.
Okay.
Scorpio shit.
Now you say you here till how long?
The end of the month.
So
almost like the first of the year.
Okay.
First of the year.
So you want to leave on New Year's?
Oh no, we're not going to do that. A little bit before.
Yeah. So if you raise a toast for me. My birthday's on New Year's Day. Hello.
Oh, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Happy early birthday, but hello. Capricorn season.
Yes, it is.
So don't be
Capricorn season. Well, I have enjoyed this Scorpio. I'm surrounded by Scorpios. But I'll tell you, I really get along with Scorpios.
When's your birthday,
November 9th.
So it's you, me, and her.
Yeah.
Dope.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot to handle right there.
That's why I was taking a light on it.
Our swag is unmatched, nigga. Because you a player pimp. You know what I'm saying?
And I tell you,
brother.
It is so cool. Like,
all y'all, upon meeting you,
nigga.
like and maybe I didn't know I was around Scorpios, but I spent a lot of time with Richmond. I spent a lot of time around Adrian, and now you.
She love it.
And absolutely. And I didn't know. Now I heard y'all was freaks.
Oh my God.
I mean, there may be a conclusion.
That's a whole nother show. Now we get back to LA Love the Boss.
Yeah, LA Love the Boss.
Single get money.
Because that's a whole nother thing.
But I heard
that thing be banging.
selective about your freaking
No. Let me simplify it for you.
No, we can be real. That thing be banging. That thing be banging.
But let me simplify it for you. This is the simplest way. It's not that we freaks. Let's get that out the window.
Okay.
Because when women ask me to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? You'll see that I'm not a freak in the sense of the word. Mm-hmm. You can't go near my exit hole.
Okay.
You can't do certain. I'm just
Come on, man.
There's certain things I'm not going to do.
But wait. But you gonna go? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay, there you
go. Talk to him.
In a fucking heartbeat.
Talk to him.
I'm a live around that motherfucker. But that's not the problem. The problem is Scorpios, when we have what you call sex, what you humans call sex, we make what you call love.
Hallelujah.
No matter if we fucking
and it's an experience. It's an experience.
Right, let me finish.
Take it to touch, Miss.
And everybody can't get that.
No,
Let's just say that.
No, everybody can't.
That's what I found out.
Because it's for us. There's a lot of people that could just have sex with anybody.
Yeah.
With us, it's an exchange of energy for real.
Yeah.
I'm plugging in. You gonna feel me,
bro.
So
break
at the end of the day, that's why they say we freaks, because at the end of the day, you gonna feel.
I didn't know that.
Listen, it's
gonna feel this rap.
You gonna feel it's deep. And it's not that we freaks. It's just you might do some shit that you wasn't planning on doing.
Okay.
Because you gonna feel the fucking energy in that room. It gets intense.
I agree with you,
You feel what I'm
because I've
saying?
had dudes that say they don't do certain things,
And be
but
ready.
they did it with me. So your ex-girlfriend, I don't
Same
know what
with me.
she's talking about.
Same with me.
Look. Hey, Rich,
You
look.
know.
Hey, look.
And you did it over and over and over and over and over and over.
got this thing, man. I say you can't get me to buy a suit that I don't want.
Yep.
You feel me?
That's what he
You know
said.
what I'm talking about?
I feel you. And you know it's the weirdest shit. See, me, I used to always be afraid to go next to her exit hole, right?
Why?
I never did it. No, because I felt like it was wrong. I felt like if I go next
It's
to her.
forbidden. It's
I felt like
forbidden.
if I go next to hers, I go next to his. Like that, he got the same thing you got. I felt like it was weird. But guess what? But guess what? Now I'm being real. But guess what? It took a Scorpio woman to take me out of that. Because she made me do some shit I wasn't ready to do.
Wow.
And when I did it, I said, oh, this is how this makes you go?
Yeah.
I was all for it. So it took another Scorpio to get me out of that box of thinking that was taboo, which it ain't. Long as it's yours, I'm fine. It ain't, just don't
I mean,
be mine.
Scorpios, you know, we're so intense, but sometimes
Very.
we can overthink things. But one thing about
That's right.
sex, we are sex.
We are sex. I
it's-
like that. We
I
are
like
sex.
that.
We
too.
are sex
That's
because
dope.
we don't think about it. We
That's
just
a new hit record coming.
Yeah, we are sex.
We are
Yeah,
sex.
go on right
I
there.
gotta be on that. No. Nope. We did that together. I gotta be on that
we
song.
gotta go to the lab.
I gotta be on that song.
Okay.
I don't know if you know I'm an artist.
Scorpio.
We gotta be. I gotta be on that song.
The song I like called "Money, Cars, and Clothes," and me and him just did the record together. But I love.
Okay, we
That's
got-
my favorite one.
Fam, listen. And I don't speak. I don't speak for myself. You gonna have to
No,
find
he
out on your own.
He don't.
You gotta
He
pour
don't.
your own trouble.
I
What
be
kind of
like,
dick?
listen, I need
Same.
you to do money, cars, and clothes. Like I love you, get money. So now you know what I'm about, right? And
Money, cars, clothes, and
Money,
hoes.
cars, and clothes.
Yeah.
You feel me? You
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
I taps in, but
So I love it.
we are sex.
We are sex.
That need to be a Scorpio thing. Me, you. Okay,
Y'all need to
Dynasty.
do that.
But
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah,
Do
no,
y'all know
Cap-
anything about Capricorns?
no.
Not in that way.
Capricorns
No,
are
please let
very
me.
undercover.
Ooh.
Like Capricorns, you wouldn't
Sneaky.
think that they're sexual.
Wow.
We don't talk about it. We don't exude it. But if you the right one,
You gonna get it.
oh, you gonna get it.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Okay.
A
Sometimes
lady in the
it's
street
Hey,
with a
Adrian,
fucking
I
nigga
got
in the
you.
bed.
You got the
Me, you,
button that
me, you,
goes-
and her.
Dynasty. We would
Hello.
I didn't know. I didn't know. She was quiet until today.
Neither did I.
She was quiet until today, boy.
Is the Henny
Anything is
You
possible.
drinking Hennessy?
Oh, she's piping up.
Henny.
Oh shit! Dynasty done stepped out the class. She done
Stepped
stepped
off
out the
the
class. Stepped off the porch. Jumped off the porch. That ain't a step. I've been dealing with her for over a year. She jumped off that motherfucker today. She said, "Oh, it's Scorpio energy is here today. I'm out of here." I didn't know. I didn't know. I did not know.
She had to redeem herself.
No, I never dated a Capricorn, but I am now surrounded by Capricorns, and you're a water sign, so we're very compatible.
Yes,
What
yes.
sign have you dated the most? Like, what sign are you drawn to?
Shoot. I love cancers. I love
Okay.
cancer, but cancers are very emotional.
Very, and I've never been
Very
successful with one.
emotional.
My producer
I've
is
never
a
been
Cancer.
successful with cancers. As
Great
friends,
person, though.
as friends, but as like relationships, it's way too deep. It's like
It's
they like to act like they don't care,
It's drippy.
but y'all overly care. So
And
it's
one thing
like-
about us, Scorpios can be very emotional, but we're selective with our emotions and how we
Facts.
we really place them. So my biggest, I love Virgos. Mama's just a Virgo because they
I
make
love
sense.
Vir-
They're very
I've
analytical.
been around a lot of Virgos lately, so I love
Yeah.
Virgos too.
And Capricorns, but I haven't.
My mom is.
Oh,
a
Mama said, yeah.
And now I attract a lot of Geminis. What is it about these Geminis? But they're like
Yeah, they're psycho.
It's two of them jokers.
two.
Okay, I'm telling you.
Two.
My best friend is a Gemini.
Which one am I getting
Divorced
today?
them, okay.
Which one am I
It
getting
was like
today?
living with two people.
My best friend is a
Seriously.
Gemini, but I met her when she was
No,
young.
every Gemini.
So I've got, I kind of like trained her, so I don't get those both sides.
I trained her. I love it.
She's a whole Scorpio at this point.
Oh, she's a whole Scorpio.
She be dealing with
You
niggas. They
trained
be
her
like,
to
"Yo,
be
you giving me Scorpio vibes?" Yeah, cause she me. That's my best friend. She live in
Oh,
New York.
yeah,
But
girl.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's no. That
But when I hear Gemini now, I'm scared. I'm scared. I love everybody, but I'm
that's
scared.
how I feel. That's how I feel about Leos.
Oh, goodness.
I can't do that. I'm like, I can't do it.
Because see, one thing about Scorpios, we don't like being unpredictable.
Yeah,
I like
and
to
Geminis are
I like to
unpredictable.
put my hand on what I know. I like to
Right.
play
Yeah.
with what I know,
Yeah.
do what I know. When
Yeah.
it's like
What the hell's going on here?
rocking the boat, I don't like
Yeah.
the inconsistency.
Yeah, that's real.
Because they say we supposed to be
We out
compatible
the
with
door.
Cancers. We supposed to be compatible with Cancers, Pisces.
Pisces, my nephew's a Pisces, love him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good friends with those type of people, but I just never had a successful situation with any of them. It was only sneaky shit. Pisces was very sneaky. Cancers, it just never happened, and I don't know.
I say the bet for me, the chemistry. Okay, let's take out the relationship.
Right.
Okay,
That's
hold on. Let me
problem.
take this drink. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Sip it.
Sip it.
Mm-hmm.
If you take out the
The best for me, because my moon sign's a Libra, so it's balanced, right?
Right.
So Libra is something a little serious. Libra.
So your best situation was with Libra.
Libra, absolutely, all day, every
To
day.
me, but see, Libras
They're
are kind
deep
of,
and balanced. I love that. They give me what I need emotionally.
but
and
not in a relationship.
stimulate.
You saying?
No, in a relationship, yeah.
Because you said take out the relationship.
Well, I say take that out because I wanted to talk about what has been my best sign.
Okay.
And we're not talking about just the relationship because, well, obviously that ended with that Libra, but we're still really good friends to this day. So we understand each other.
Yeah. See, the thing with me and Libras is they kind of like a little like out there.
Really?
To me, and it's just like y'all just be all over. They be all over the place a little bit, and they, they think of it, they move. I like that.
They're a little inconsistent, but I'm telling you, they're great people and they're balanced when they're balanced.
My mother's a Libra, so I love them. Don't get me wrong.
Me too.
But I know how they can be, and that's why it's like a relationship. They're not doing that.
Okay.
So
well, maybe that's why it ended for me.
yeah, probably, and that's why y'all good friends. Cause
we're great friends.
Yeah,
great.
I could fuck with a Libra.
Me too.
On that level, but just like a relationship, because they'll just be one day like, oh, I could do, and it just poof, they're going that way. So
another thing, I'm like, and it's
what just happened?
We're consistent. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. But,
well, I love that you are so open with your.
You have to be.
Yeah. Rich Mo, he's like, I think all of y'all are like unsuspecting,
right?
Because upon meeting Rich Mo, and then when we started doing radio and stuff together, it was like he would say something. I'm like, this is some profound shit. I'm like, what? And then when I talk to Adrian can get real deep, She
get tickled by the Greater Dick Baptist Church. But,
would you like to?
No, we're not gonna get into that.
We ain't gonna get into that.
We got the Greater Dick Baptist Church. I don't know if you ever heard of it. That's I'm the actual pastor of that.
Yes.
So it's a man thing. Don't worry about it.
It's you just, said women are only allowed to what?
Women are only allowed to. They can give offerings, but they can't be members. It's the Greater Dick Baptist Church. It's a whole thing behind it as far as like how about Adam and Eve and about what actually happened in the Garden of Eden. A lot of people don't know what really happened, and if you look at the Greater Dick Baptist Church Bible, you'll realize what actually happened in the Garden of Eden.
My God.
We can talk about that later. I don't want to take away the focus from
talk about
the music. No, because what actually happened, people don't understand what really happened.
That's another conversation.
Yeah, for real, because it can get deep.
Yes.
That's like 30 minutes of talk, and I don't want to do it right now. Because it's about you. And the EP. Actually, wait. Whoa. Pause. Is there a name for it?
I do have the name, but I don't know if I'm able to say it.
Can you look at Mommy and see if it's okay?
Mama Joe?
We can't say the name yet of the EP. We can.
It's finalized? Okay.
It's finalized. Okay. So the name of my EP is going to be called Outer Body. And because with me, it's the outer body experience every time.
Nice.
That fits you. It absolutely
I like
fits
that.
you.
I really do like that.
Because I want my music to take you on a trip, a journey, really out of your body, outer body experience, really get in and stimulate your mind.
Yes.
Because most men that I know that are very stimulated mentally, and once I fuck you mentally, it's a wrap.
Over.
Right.
Sapiosexual. You said you wasn't, but you really are. You really are that.
So I gotta ask you,
I'm very,
beautiful, attractive woman. Do you get turned off by men that just focus on your physical?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah. Because I'm bigger than my physical, and even AD said, meeting me, he said, "Okay, I see the look, I see this," but when we actually connected, he said, "Shit, what fucks dudes up with me is that my intellect, the way I speak, and the way I'm able to back up what I speak on. I don't speak on things because it's cute or I want to make you feel some type of way. Right. These are things that I really know, and I've always been I've been an avid reader, hence being a poet. So there's so many things that I know that I love to share. I'm very knowledgeable. Right. I was a sponge growing up, and still that. I'm a sponge that absorbs knowledge, but also at the same time I spread that knowledge, and I think it's really important to be a voice for women, young women such as myself. I mean, I mean, you're not gonna be in your 20s forever,
Yeah,
but
you like-
I'm just
You
saying.
like 17 right now, like 18.
Am I 17, 18? Oh no.
I see 17 right now. You
Well,
look
that's
young.
good. I am in my 20s.
But see, that's what make this shit dope.
It is. Right, it is.
You get that real grown woman shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
From a youngin'.
Yeah.
You get the real grown woman shit.
Right.
Youngin'.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's so organic.
Yeah, and I
You know what I mean?
really appreciated that.
I
Like
could-
hearing you talk
Tell.
in the studio when you were elaborating on some things, and I was just like so impressed in
Thank
terms
you.
of. I was telling Adrian, I said I want to give her the whole hour because like she's very articulate.
Thank you.
And you know you can just tell like what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about. You know.
And I appreciate that because I've had dudes. I want to touch, not to get too much into this, but real quick, guys. I had dudes that I would talk to, nothing sexual. We're just getting to know each other. You know, I can't fuck with you mentally. I'm not ready for you.
Right.
What?
Wow.
Is that your way of No, I'm not. I mean,
Nigga
I want to
said
be
that
with
to you?
I've had a dude tell me that you're mine. I'm not fucking with you.
I can respect that.
You're giving me mama energy. Like you're just like you're giving me grown. And I'm just not in that thing. I said,
can respect that.
I said, you know what? I said, you know what? Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, he saved you some bullshit.
yeah, absolutely.
Exactly, because he knew he was on that bullshit.
You saved me.
Niggas don't do that. I can respect that shit.
And we're still, and it's funny, we're still friends to this day. He's just like, because LA, you're such a serious person, and you're such a person that is just sure of life. I didn't want to play with your time like that.
Absolutely.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him already.
He needs to grow up
Yeah, he does.
so that he can be, because he's mentally, he understands himself.
Yeah.
And
That's
I like
awesome.
that. I want him to grow up to be good to somebody because
Same.
he's actually, you know, that would, a lot of men would not have said that.
They
That's
just-
something I would have
they'll-
said.
they'll-
I
they'll
feel
try
like
to
I would
come
have
with
did
the
that.
BS.
They'll play in the waters.
Yeah, they
they'll
would've
pretend
tried.
to be equipped
Something
and
that
not.
they
But that's
really,
that real life shit. I have a daughter that's older than LA.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And I used to tell her all the time. I said, you know what's funny? What I noticed about men and women, like you can be a woman here in Atlanta. I've been here for over 30 years now, and you can be dressed in a pantsuit,
A business suit, yeah,
a
absolutely.
business suit. Get out of your BMW,
Yep.
go in the gas station to pay for your gas, come out to pump your gas, and it can be that one cat. Hey, shorty. That
Sure
nigga.
will do it. They sure will do it.
Hold on. Listen to the story. That cat, that hey shorty cat, that will open up the door for you, make sure you get in there, pay for your gas, and you're protected. He won't say nothing
Nothing.
derogatory
I
to
appreciate
you
that. Yeah.
because he
I
can
appreciate-
respect
he
who you
knows
are.
that, yeah.
He automatically knows
I have
the woman
experienced
that
that.
you are,
Yeah.
right? And in the same breath, and 5 seconds later, that shorty coming in there, with titties out, the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? Hey shorty, yo, can I get that? Can I get your number? You know what I mean? Cause he feel comfortable with a certain order of a woman. So when you're
Facts.
in your 20s and you bring a certain aura to even a grown ass man, he already know what lane he need to stay in.
It's a fact.
To a grown ass man, because I have experienced both,
even to a
and you may
grown-ass
have,
man.
because I get out my car,
He
which
gonna
is a
open up the
Beamer.
door.
It's
And
funny, but look,
they gonna let you in.
I don't even get up. The funny thing is, I don't get approached like that. Let me tell you something. In this generation, I've accumulated such a fan base virally on the internet that I have more people like, "LA Love the Boss, I love you." But the men that want to talk to me, like Adrian said, they're men, and they say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Real men.
I just want to talk to you. I'm loving your energy. I love your vibe. I've really never had that. And Momager, shout out to Momager. She's always told me it's never what you do, it's how you do it.
That's right.
I wear my ass
Period,
out and
point
titties
blank.
out as well, but it's all about your behavior and how
It's
you
how you
walk
carry
and how
yourself.
you talk.
Period, point
It's
blank.
just the sway
That's
in
a
your
whole
sway.
different-
It's
Yeah.
just
Period,
something.
point blank.
And then when you hear the mouthpiece, it's like, oh, okay, I know I can't play games.
Right.
Well, listen, it's like
Right.
I tell my best friend all the time, right? Because she's very beautiful as well.
Yeah.
Like I tell her, right? And I've never tried anything, nothing. We just friends.
Right.
But like I tell her, when you're an exceptional woman that's doing her, you got your own career, you're doing your thing, you don't need a man for nothing, you're not going to meet many men that's on your level or that deserve to be with you.
Correct.
Because you're so unique. The man that should be with you or should be approaching you is going to be unique too. So you're not going to meet them every day. You're not going to have those type of dudes stepping to you every day. So you got to understand that, you know, you have to be patient, like I told her, and you have to understand that type of dude is not going to come a dime a dozen because you don't come a dime a dozen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And sometimes you got to also look, not to cut you off, you got to understand you may be looking for the man in all the wrong places. Like you're going to the club looking for a husband. You're going to, orgy looking to get married tonight. It's just like, if that's what you enjoy, fine. If you love it, I love it.
Do your thing.
Right.
But at the same breath, in the same time, if I'm looking for something serious, God will line that up because what's ordained cannot be changed.
Absolutely.
He'll line all that up.
Absolutely.
Stars align. It's just like the numbers of stars and all of that's astrology. It lines up, and when it lines up long and strong, and it has longevity in that. So for me, now being single, really never been single, but now being single, I'm starting to understand my assignment and understanding my purpose and what God has for me. He will have for me.
He will. It's coming. It's
coming. Absolutely.
Definitely coming for you. Trust me.
Absolutely.
I don't know, but God
Cheers
knows.
to that.
Cheers
He
to that.
knows. He knows.
He knows. He told me, so I know he knows. Because he was like,
women base shit off of perception.
Yeah.
Men base shit off of energy. Period.
Okay.
Young, old, it don't matter. We base it off of energy. And when you give off the right energy,
you're going to meet the right man.
You're going to meet the right man.
Facts.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You give off the right energy, the wrong nigga is not. It's
because
like,
they're going to be scared.
It's like
because
Superman and
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite. You are what you attract.
They're going to be scared.
That's period, point blank. They ain't not touching that.
I know a lot of women that tell me, oh, niggas don't approach me yet. I said because they know they shouldn't.
Yeah, right.
They know they shouldn't. And the ones that's approaching you, they jumping out the window. They know they got no chance in hell, but they just the type to talk to anybody.
Right.
The ones that's trying, they know they don't got no chance. They just trying.
Like I told you,
but the
when I
ones
told you
you
it's
look
real.
at that you know that I wish he would talk to me. In his mind, he know he can't talk to me.
Yeah.
He might look the part,
but
he ain't it. Because he would have tried.
He already know.
Yeah.
And I get approached more.
Yeah.
I get approached more on the internet than in life. I mean, in real
Of course,
life,
they can hide behind shit.
Right, in real life, I the approach is different. It's not I'm trying to get with you. It's just
nice to meet you.
even from the people legends that we know or A-list or whatever, like, oh my God, like I've been a fan, like, you know, and it's always love though. It's never.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to get with you tonight,
right.
But you know, it is what it is.
But
Like
some
I
of
said,
them know that they not.
no,
Not there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like I said, with me, with the hey shot in and all that kind of stuff, that was kind of like teenage stuff for me. That was before I got in the game.
Right.
But now that I am in the game, I don't receive a lot of that. But like I said, whether it's good or whether it's bad, you know, you just roll with the punches. Mm-hmm. And I'm loving experiencing my 20s. I'm loving learning myself as a woman.
Period.
And I'm loving being empowered and standing on what I stand on, and whatever I do, I'm good with that.
Period.
Awesome.
Like it. Love it.
We love it.
Right.
So, because we love it so much,
Because
also segue. So we have Rich Mo. We have a black ink. Right? We appreciate you coming
Yeah, I
in,
don't know
taking
what
the
size.
time. We
I
didn't know what size you
were.
were.
small.
So you got okay. So
small
Black
and
Ink
medium.
Radio T-shirt. We really appreciate you coming in, and I could talk to you all night.
Right.
I can too. Girl. Look.
Because we definitely had an hour and 40 minutes.
I know, right? But did I overstay my welcome?
Oh, no. You can never do that.
No, not at all.
You overstayed her time, but that's fine.
That's okay.
That's all the way
Don't worry
fine.
about that.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that shit. We ain't worried about that shit. Because I'd have been going like this.
Even loud.
Let's go. Get her up out of here.
Right. Okay. Dynasty.
You good money.
But if you had to leave, one, I definitely want you to tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, because I still don't know your Instagram. It's crazy.
Well, you have to find out tonight.
Understand that.
Ooh.
You have to find out tonight.
Ooh.
And
you're gonna be like, hi.
Spicy.
Hello.
I'm definitely I'm going to the right picture and go, hi.
How you doing?
I'm just going to leave a hand. It's going to be this hand.
was
With the
gonna
little
cross his
gyrating
hand.
thing, it's going to be this.
Or the purple emoji. What is that? smile that, what is it, demon time?
Oh, you don't want that. If I leave that, it's a problem.
Okay. I don't want no problem.
We don't want no problems.
I want no smoke.
It's not that type of problem, but okay.
A good problem.
Oh, it's a good problem, girl. Because there's two. You gotta remember, there's two of them. There's one with a smile and there's one with a frown.
Oh, I like the one with the smile.
If I leave the one with a smile, then we good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So if you had
Matter of fact, all right.
Matter of fact.
You know what I'm
Holla back.
Now that I think about it,
My man.
I might want the bad part.
my God.
Anyway, go ahead.
If you had a thought that you want to leave,
And your Instagram.
we always do a final thought.
And a website.
And subscribe.
Yeah, all that.
OnlyFans.
All that.
Wait a minute.
OnlyFans, if you
All
got
that.
one.
If it was something that you want to leave the fans and viewers with, what would you like to leave them with?
Oh my goodness. Well, first, shout outs to Black Ink Radio.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me. Period. Keep in mind that you are the company that you keep.
Facts.
And if you want to change your environment, change the people that you entertain.
Oh my God.
Stay consistent.
Right.
Stay consistent and just stay focused and understand your gift. Once you walk in your purpose, everything will fall in line.
Preach.
And just love who you are, love the skin you're in,
Preach.
and be a voice. And even if you're not a voice for yourself, understand that your impact can impact a world, a community, a nation, and walk in your greatness.
Love it. And tell people what it is.
Follow me on Instagram.
Hold on. Let the praises go. Let the praises go. Now go.
You can follow me on Instagram at LA Love the Boss. That's LALOVETHEBOSS_ is blue check, so you cannot miss it. Follow me on Twitter at LA Love the Boss _. That name's getting changed. Don't worry about it. They stole my damn name. I own it. And I mean, and you can follow all my music at on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. Out right now, Get Money featuring Jazzy Faye.
Jazzy Fizzle.
Spinning on
That's my
94.
twin.
Hello,
That's
shout
my
out to
twin.
Jazzy Faye.
Yeah.
When he see me, he know he be like, "What's up, twin?"
Yes.
Because we fake looking.
We've been hitting all the charts. We went #1 on the independent BDS charts, and we scored a high AD. How do
Man, shit, we right now currently today, #7 on top 150 R&B.
That's fire.
World global.
That's fire.
On top 200
Top 200.
global.
Nice.
That means worldwide.
Worldwide.
The number is 61 today.
That's
And
fire.
The record been out for a month.
Only a month.
That's fucking
Only
fire.
one.
Yo.
So,
Only a
Well,
month.
we gonna get it back to #1 because we gonna promote the
We
shit.
gonna
out of
promote
it.
the hell out of
That's
it.
what we doing.
Exactly.
Back
That's
to
what
back.
What we talking about? We gotta
So-
promote the shit out of this.
just
Ooh,
to
I
let the
love that
fans
swag.
know that it's heading back that
Damn.
way. It's been a
That's
month.
awesome.
You know
It's
what I
been a
mean?
month.
Only been a month. That's
Charts
it.
move.
Yeah.
She got 150,000 views in 1 month on
That's a
YouTube.
beast. That's a beast.
150 on YouTube.
This
That's
record
dope.
is a smash.
It is a
It
smash.
is.
It is a smash.
It's a #1 hit single because once you hit #1, that never goes away. Google it. You know
I'm
what I
about to
mean?
post that shit on my
#1,
page. We posted.
iTunes
We posted.
sales,
We
We
are.
posted.
I
you know
already
what I
posted,
mean?
but I'm posting again.
Billboard sales top 10 at #6.
We need her to go viral.
We need
Number
that.
one,
We need
Top
that. I've been posting
100.
like crazy, and I'm posting
Global,
again.
global
doing that.
top 150 R&B hip hop hits. It don't matter. She hit #1
Absolutely.
straight across the board.
Dope.
And the record after a month continue to go upward.
Scorpio shit.
Yeah.
Big
Absolutely.
Scorpio vibes.
So Adrian Meeks,
I like that.
as we do final thoughts, do you have any final thoughts you would like to share with our viewers and listeners?
My only thought is if you don't know, you better know.
No, right.
Go follow
Now
at
you know.
LA Love the Boss.
Period.
Go get the record, Get Money. It's on every
that.
platform.
Get that,
You
Get
need to
Money.
get that record.
Need to
Get Money, LA Love the Boss featuring Jazzy Faye. Go
Fizzle.
get that record. And the #1 artist in hip hop and R&B, in my opinion. It's my opinion.
Nah, not just
LA
your
love
opinion.
the
You
ball.
said
Nah,
it.
it's just real.
Period.
Rich Mo.
Let's go.
What's up? My final thoughts are, yeah. Y'all better motherfucking follow Shorty, LA the Boss.
Thank you.
You know my nigga Adrian. He don't never miss. So we already
He
know what
don't
the fuck
miss.
going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta meet me at my single single mother charity
Oh,
event
Lord Jesus.
this Tuesday. King of Diamonds. We're gonna be in there. Let's get back to the single mothers, man. This ain't nothing but $60. I get back to them every week. Been doing it for 2 years. What the fuck? Can y'all do it? Like, let's get it.
Somebody gotta do it, Rich Mo.
Right.
Somebody gotta do it.
Yeah. So let's make sure that we do that. And yeah, just keep focused. That's all. Stay focused. Do your thing. Don't close the door.
No worries. No
Don't
worries.
close the door. Right. I'm done with that one.
Well, I do want you to cue up her record because I would like her record to take us out again because I just think the single is fire. So
we
you
can
can
do
cue
that.
up, get money again, just in case somebody that tapped in wasn't listening.
One motherfucker.
And they didn't
listening.
catch it. They was slow on the draw, and then they just now, download that Black Gang Radio app. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got it, you need to get it. And I'm telling you, if you ain't on LA Love the Boss, you need to get on it. So get that. Exactly. So we gonna take a pause for a moment, and then she'll be back in the building. But we want to thank her for coming in and everybody that support her and getting her here. Enjoyed the listening party. It was awesome. It's some fire coming at you. So I don't think y'all understand.
So we going out with it right now.
I'm gonna wait
ready.
till she get back, and
Okay.
because I just want to thank her again, for coming in and taking the time to be here with us. She's a good people.
I'm about to let her know. I know. Yo, wait.
What?
I'm gonna let her know that she got to follow. I don't care if you only follow 20 people. I gotta be one of them. That's number one. Number two, I hope the Fiona she talking about is not the one she following, cause I know her.
You know her?
Man, I
That's
know
her people.
No, I can't be the same. Fiona, that girl can't be pregnant.
But she's pregnant.
No.
No?
Why
Why can't she be, Rich Mo?
She can be. I mean, listen, ain't nothing wrong with it. Pregnancy is beautiful.
Is there a
Well,
reason that
goddamn.
she
Ain't a reason. Shut up, please. Let's be quiet.
I really
here.
don't want to ask on camera.
Nah, really, ain't no reason. It's cool. She's cool peoples. I fuck with her from the long way. It's
Okay.
cool.
KODs, we coming.
I'm just gonna find out if
when
this is
y'all
her.
there, I'm there.
Oh yeah, we definitely
KODs,
moving.
we coming.
Yeah, I gotta come there.
This ain't the person I saw at the goddamn. Woo! Can you come back from the bathroom? I got questions. I got questions. I need answers. Where she at? Tell her it ain't over.
Can you get a lady a moment?
No. I hope she ain't closed the damn door. Shout out to Hollywood, my barber in the building.
Hollywood in the building.
He gonna get me right in about 2.2 seconds. I'll be back.
You gonna
I'll
be right. Oh, he
looking
gonna
like
hook
the
you
superstar I am.
up.
Yeah,
He
he
gonna
get
hook
me
you
right.
up.
What
He
up?
gonna make me look like magic again. You hear me?
What's up?
He gonna make me look like magic.
Magic.
And while we in the middle of that, you know what I'm saying? I do want to say this, right? So let me get this over here open and shit. Come on, look at me. It's me. Act like you know phone. Hollywood. Yes, sir. I just want to say the DJ Power Summit, January 13th to the 15th. Black Ink Radio will be in the building. We just got granted. You know what I'm saying? We just got granted. Now I don't want to. I don't.
Be hold back, Miss Mo.
Hold on. I don't want to give nothing away, but I want to say this too on air because it's real quick. So the Grammy people, they emailed me this year.
You did.
They emailed me because I applied last year. And I got denied because they said it was a select few they was gonna let in because of COVID last year. They emailed me this year and said that the COVID's been lifted. Okay. And basically that, please apply again.
That's what's up.
Because we kind of want niggas in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying?
Being a part of the Grammy board, I'm going to make sure you're in the building.
Oh, see, that's what the fuck I'm talking. Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
I didn't know that. Hey, when we come across your goddamn desk.
Listen, you better be like, yes,
being a part of the Grammy board,
and listen,
we in the building.
And Ursula, Ursula the artist? Ursula?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Ursula. You better vote for us too.
Oh no, that's right.
Cause you know, girl. You've been on Blackie Radio a few times. You part of the Blackie family. You actually bowled with us in the sickle cell shit. Ursula was a part of our team. So she better vote for us too, cause that's family. That's family. See, that's what I'm talking about, motherfucker. Hey, you see how pimping it been pimping.
No, that's right.
This nigga right, nigga.
In the building.
Hit the camera.
In the building.
Nigga,
What did you want to say when LA Love got back? What did you want to say?
LA, listen. So, I found your page. I found your page. I got 2 things to say. Number 1.
Thank you.
I know you only follow 20 people.
Yeah.
But it got to be 20 motherfucking one because
it might just got to be that.
It's got to be. Hold on. It's got to be 21. But when you said your friend Fiona was pregnant, so I'm looking on your list of people, right? I'm looking as I'm doing right now. I'm gonna look again, and I see Fiona Joy Official. Is that who you was talking about?
That's my best friend.
Because that is my fucking people's too.
You're lying. She's my best friend.
Oh my God.
It's a small world.
I won't say I'm as close as her to you, but she know who the fuck I is.
And I'm gonna let her know.
And we cool as hell. And she pregnant?
She's pregnant now. Her first child.
I know she ain't no kids. My stomach is hurting. not that it mean anything to me like that, because we was just cool. But that was her. She gonna tell her that it wasn't like that between me and her.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like I'm surprised, But I am surprised, but I'm happy for her.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, I can't. It was just shocking to me. I just told her I was really shocked. You know what I'm saying? But wow.
Yeah, wow.
That's
life changing.
That's my homie. That's
so
crazy. I'm happy for her too. But I followed you, I think. Because when I saw her name, I was a little like, ooh. I said, this better not be. When you said Fiona the first time, that's only one Fiona I know in motherfucking Atlanta. And I was just like,
she's one of a kind. Fiona Joy.
I just didn't. Yeah. So I did follow you. I'm gonna hit you with the hand.
With the hand.
I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to confirm Fiona real quick because when you went to the back, I was a little shocked. When they said I was a little shocked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let's move on. Just move on from me.
Well, we really, really, really appreciate you taking the time to come in and join us and have conversation.
We do.
Anytime you in town, you welcome to just come in.
And 21 is a lucky number to have people that you follow. You know that 21 is better than 20.
It might be.
He's selling it, ain't he?
It's way better.
Tell me.
He's selling it, ain't he?
Me, period, is just lucky and better.
You're just a lucky guy.
I'm a Scorpio. I can't help it.
We just are off luck. It's by default.
Yeah. Well, I'm very musically inclined, as you will see when you find out. And at the end of the day, yeah, you're gonna love it. I loved it because I feel like we just the best at whatever we do.
The best.
East Coast and building.
I really like you. I love your music.
Thank you.
And I don't give that credit to everybody.
Nah.
Yes.
You feel me?
No.
Same.
So yeah.
Thank
so
you.
We really just milked it, didn't we?
We had 2 hours.
We had
2 hours.
Living room.
But we had a good.
We talked about everything.
That means we fuck with you.
Yes.
Hard body. Because this has really been about you, but still about. We still cover some topics. Because the thing is that it is about the artist, but it's also about certain topics, and we did cover certain things that we should have covered because it was like something they wanted. The thing about her show is it's called Dynasty DM Extended Podcast, so it's about like conversations that go on in the DMs. So us covering certain things when we went a lot into one topic. I forgot what it was. It is good because it gives the audience a looking into your mind.
Absolutely,
it gets your people getting to know you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm glad it happened.
Me too.
And I knew that after watching her and listening to her talk, I was like, oh, she's just great for this.
It's my lane.
And I figured we was going to be here for a while. I was like, oh, Rich, I don't want to run over. I was like, oh, Because I was like so intrigued. Just
if I wasn't enjoying myself, you'd have got to wrap up a long
you'd
time
just
ago.
like the hook or something, send that guy out, you know.
And I can respect that.
You know, and plus my barber here, so it's time for me to get a haircut. But we good.
And that's what I meant when I said that organic. Like when you get it, you can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing about it.
Absolutely.
Can't do nothing.
Well, we love having you here. Anything you doing, please let us know.
Yes.
You know, so that we can show out and support what you're doing. Because I'm telling you, I'm gonna be like,
I'm coming.
like you said, we trying to make this go viral.
We're doing it.
Yeah, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. And
If-
guess what?
If you hear this Tuesday,
KODs, we
KODs.
Is that King of Diamonds?
Yes.
King of Diamonds.
Ooh.
Come to my single mother's charity event,
my
which
God.
is
That's
King of Diamonds on Tuesday. You can come.
You're not gonna be there?
I'm coming if you
Okay.
there. Only if you here.
Come.
I ain't going to Richmond.
Because all we gonna do is support.
12 o'clock. Richmond had me sitting in the parking lot. I'm
No.
like, Richmond, where you at?
It's because your ass want to show up at 10 o'clock and leave at
Listen,
10:30.
but he tell me what time you gonna be there. And Richmond, I said,
Yo,
what time you gonna
she
get
get
there?
there at 10 o'clock
Okay,
and want to leave at 10:30.
Richmond don't show
She
up.
don't like
Yo,
that spot.
Yo, her favorite, no, any spot. You know what Dynasty favorite move
I'll
is?
bring his birthday gifts to
She
that.
show up at 10 o'clock. Yo,
it.
I had my birthday at Vivid Strip Club, which used to be the V Live.
And I got there.
Dynasty show up at 9
was
o'clock,
there.
8 o'clock. The
Listen.
stripper's still getting ready. Dynasty sitting there.
I'm at the door with the lady at the door. Sitting there behind.
Listen, she's so early. They let her get in with a whole bottle of
With a whole
liquor.
bottle of liquor. They let
So
me-
when my 2 bottles ran out, she gave me my birthday gift. I said, "Oh, this is a fucking bottle in the club.
Let me get in.
Perfect."
Right.
But look,
Right.
you know Dynasty move is? Because she'll get there and half an hour later, Dynasty be like, "Look, I gotta go to the bathroom."
And she out.
You'll never see her again.
See her again.
Motherfucker, the bathroom is over.
Cause I be there on time. If somebody tell me what time they going, and then Rich Bro, he's a liar. I'm just gonna say.
Whoa,
But-
that's a strong word.
No, because it's the truth. You're
That
an
was real
adult.
strong.
Listen,
hold
I
on,
said, Rich
hold
Bro,
on, though.
What time you going
That's
to
a
get there?
strong-
What time?
ass
And then
word.
when I call him and say, Rich Bro, where you at? I'm like 10 minutes away. Rich Bro don't show up for another
That's what my
hour.
GPS say. Siri, you know what Siri
No,
do?
that's what the Scorpio says. I'm
Yo.
like, I'm
Grown
in route.
man. I'm not saying fib, but
Siri be
that's a
like,
lie.
Siri be like, it's 14 minutes away. Then it's like, accident ahead. Tell me if it's
I
cleared.
ain't trying to hear that mess.
Tell me if it's
We
clear.
still got all
That
kinds of
14 minutes
excuses.
turn
I
into
ain't
50
trying to hear.
minutes.
That's all the time. KOD, I've been here twice. Richmond, where you at? I'm on my way.
On
And
my
then
way.
we lived in the same area, so I live further out than you. So I'm like, really though? So I get there before him, and I'm like, Richmond, where you at? He like, I'm on my way.
All right. Well, 50, listen, on my way means I'm getting dressed. So just
Anyway,
chill.
we gonna close this out with one more round of my favorite anthem, Get Money.
And then she can leave. Let's get it.
Yeah. Get money.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'ma get money. I'ma get money. You are now tuned in. I'ma get money. Introducing. I'ma get money.
Money on my mind, money on my line. These other bitches out of line like a DUI. Know the name ring bells, but I'm hard to find. Something like a young dime standing in a prime. Stay mentally focused, keep all my vibes potent. Got him gagging, I'm bagging, I'm not a game's hopeless. No, I'm spazzing, I'm tragic, keep both my eyes open. I'm bragging, I'm stacking, just double up my bonus. On top of the hustle like I'm a trap queen. When I swing through the block, it's like a mob scene. How you think you getting over on a real boss? Line them up and knock them down like a bowling ball. Gotta break the ice so they get the hype. My flow legit, everything precise. I shine bright, ain't no undercover. And when you fucking with the real, you just grow to love them.
Wake up every day. I'ma get money. Even when I'm asleep. I'ma get money. Bankroll on my mind. I'ma get money. Every day of the week. I'ma get money. Put your hands up if you get money. Get up, get out, get you some money. I'ma get money. I don't want you to get it, so get money. Everybody get money.
Competition, they vision up on my worst day. Get the cake by the pound like it's my birthday. Wear the crown with the kings cause I'm a visionary. Read them all like a book that's far from ordinary. Fly in and out of states to secure the bag. Never had to fucking suck for a Birkin bag. I'm just saying I'm different, I'm on another level. These niggas playing, I'm spraying like I'm a deadly weapon. Hold up, wait, gotta bring the encore. I'm a real young spitter with my own floor. Married to the Benjis, but it ain't no cream now. When I'm doing all my dirt, I make them clean now. Wake up with a purpose, just to make them nervous. You internally burning, cause I'm a lit flame. You know I'm splurging, you working, check out the risk game. Can't create a boss when she boss me.
Wake up every day, I'ma get money. Even when I'm asleep, I'ma get money. Bankroll on my mind, I'ma get money. Every day of the week, I'ma get money. Put your hands up if you get money. Get up, get out, get you some money. I'ma get money. Now I want you to get it, so get money. Everybody get money.
If you get money, put your hands up. If you get money, nigga stand up. If you get money, put your hands up. If you get money, nigga stand up. If you get money, put your hands up. If you get money, nigga stand up. If you get money, put your hands up. Nigga stand up. Nigga stand up.
Wake up every day, I'ma get money. Even when I'm asleep, I'ma get money. Bankroll on my mind, I'ma get money. Every day of the week, I'ma get money. Put your hands up if you get money. Get up, get out, get you some money. Now I want you to get it, so get money. Everybody get money.
You're now tuned in to Black Ink Radio. Turn up the hottest station in the nation.